Mark, thanks for taking along tonight here.
Good to be here.
We've been here a few times the last couple of years, haven't we?
A few times. We've always had a good time. Not always ended up the way we
in the last 2 years. With two of the playoff was a 35-21 Perry Lecompton win, and the game before that. So, and then here we are tonight. This matchup could very well determine the Big 7 league champ, and also it'll be two very good teams going on week number 2, which I think those might be on your screen. See if I can get this to turn on. Center 41-13. It was this Holton team that we're playing tonight, 55-13 over Chapman. That one kind of surprised a few people. Bishop Ward got their first win in about 47-0 over Osawatomie, and Seaman with their first loss in the year, a 28-22 loss by the Wildcats. And number 3 Holton, you can see those there on at number 4 after that loss last week. The Hayden Wildcats over Beloit last week. Matchups for this week. He played against Chanute, but because of quarantine situation, Osawatomie at Burlington, Manhattan at Topeka Hayden. A little bit about the Holton Wildcats. Turn it over to you guys.
What do you think the strength of this Holton team is?
well, and a lot
Full house backfield, and we'll see what happens. I think the
strength of the Perry Lecompton cause. We've got lead kills, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And the Perry Lecompton cause have the kind of team speed.
On our 4 wideouts, they were pretty much matched up man-to-man, and then they kept a deep man, so it's like a man free in the middle, but as they go to the sidelines. So look, have to take a look at that. So the cause is going to have to find a way to
the other side of the ball again. There's going to be a challenge tonight, but can they maintain that? Can they keep that pressure up? Can they show?
1 touchdown this year. We had a kickoff return. Jeff West returned for a touchdown late in the game, and then also last week late in the game when we had the second squad in, they scored a touchdown on a pass for us. So the defensive starters, so to speak, not given. That then can be also a thing when you battle someone like Holton who just runs and runs and runs. It can tend to wear you down.
I saw that in the game with Nemaha. By the end of the game, Nemaha kids were gassed.
First State Bank and Trust is an independent community bank serving the Perry community, Jefferson County, and Douglas County for many years. They have a long history of community service dating back to 1934, and that service continues today in 7 locations throughout northeast Kansas. Those locations are Perry, Lawrence, Tonganoxie, Baser, and Kansas City, Kansas. They offer a full array of financial products and services delivered by local banking professionals. Are you looking to purchase a new vehicle, or better yet, to purchase a vehicle for your student? Let First State Bank and Trust help make this process an easy one. They offer same-day approvals, new low rates, and having payments charged directly from your checking account. Be sure to stop by the Perry branch at 402 Plaza Drive in Perry, Kansas, or give them a call at 785-597-5151.
State High School Activities Association, where good sportsmanship is expected. We let the players play. We let the coaches coach. The officials work to ensure a fair contest, and all of you family, fans, and friends cheer on your favorite student athlete.
All right, here we are. Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. Wirecast giving us a few issues here in Holton tonight. What you've seen so far, if you've seen some of the video at least, Metcalf just coming up with a big fourth down run, picking up for a first down for the Cause as they are on the move. Welch, the quarterback, Metcalf set up to his left. Here comes motion. That's Hunter Hess going left to right. Here's a snap. It's going to be Metcalf with the ball right side. Has some room. Closes down quickly after a pickup of 3.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly what you expect out of that Holton defense right there. Nice gain. I mean, 3 yards is nothing to be sneezed at, but nonetheless, that's not what Metcalf's been able to do so
This
far
is a
this
big
year.
series for us because we stopped them 3 and out, made them punt, and now here we go taking a little gamble on fourth down, and we've got the ball. We've got ball control going for us right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely all right. Second down, and we'll call it 7 coming up for the Perry Lecompton offense. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here comes motion again. It's going to be Quinlan in motion this time. Welch looking to throw, sets up, it looks like out in the flat. That's going to be number 10, Dawson Williams. Williams spun down out of bounds, but he does pick up the Perry Lecompton first down.
You know, you could see that coming on because they brought the defense over with the motion. It's one-on-one out there. That kid was bailing before the ball was snapped. He just turned the out route and he got hit inside.
Dawson ran a nice route. He was wide open. William just hit him.
Yep.
It was classic.
And Cause putting together a nice opening drive here. 7:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Welch calls for the ball. Me give this time. Metcalf trying the left side, spun around, picks up a few yards on first down.
You know, I already see this is a little bit different than what our offense has been doing in the past few weeks. We've really been putting the ball on the ground a little bit. We've been making Holton take us seriously on the ground, and it's opened us up.
Well, I like it so far. I like the matchups out there. I think we can beat them on the out routes too.
3 receivers set up to the right side. This time no backs in the backfield, 5 wide. Here's a snap. Welch looking to throw, rolling out to his right. Still with the ball, going to try to just get what he can get, puts it down.
Well, we're going to have 2 downs to get about 2 yards, it looks like.
That takes it up for about another 2-yard gain.
Good decision by Billy. Didn't really have anybody wide open, and once you get down to that end zone, they can cover territory pretty quickly, Armin.
And you know, that is a problem. One of the things that can happen is you want that touchdown, you want that play, so you force the ball, and boom, pick 6 going the other direction.
Yeah.
So that was good decision on Billy's part.
Third down at about 3 coming up for the Cause. This time again, 5 wide set. It's going to be Williams and Metcalf to the left. Hess and Parker Stone to the right. Little quarterback draw here. He takes it straight ahead. Looks like he's going to be, if he doesn't have the first down, it's real close.
He got it. He's over the line, yep.
William Welch on the carry.
Oh, he's over the line, and that.
He's over the line, and that's definitely on the line back there.
So first down.
All right, Cause looking good so far. Armin?
You know, I'm surprised we could see that better than the officials down there.
So you're suggesting we put a headset on the officials as well?
Well, yeah, that'd be helpful.
Just help them out.
Okay. All right, first and goal coming up for the Cause. Metcalf this time lined up directly behind Welch in a pistol formation. Hess going in motion. Turn and give to Metcalf. Metcalf straight ahead. Pounding, driving hard. It's going to be real close.
Touchdown.
Oh, that's close.
No, maybe not.
Well, Metcalf just keep those legs churning, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Man, that's fun to watch.
And did you notice the entire call line was in there pushing and driving?
Second down and 1.
All right, second and goal coming up. Ball setting right at the 1-yard line. So Metcalf coming up just a little bit short on that first and goal play. It's going to be Quinlan and Parker Stone to the right, this formation. Dawson Williams all alone to the left. Metcalf sets up just to the right of Welch in the backfield. Welch checks the Holton defense. He's going to be a quarterback keeper right up the middle, dives ahead, and he's in.
Yeah.
All right, so Armin, the Cause looked like a well-oiled machine on that first drive, actually. Kind of picked them apart.
That was one of those things that sometimes you don't see until later in the season. It was all business and very successful.
Well, one of the things I really liked about it was I was listening to the pregame show with Coach Barton, and he said Cause run just a tremendously difficult offense. And what happened was they had people shifting over that entire series that time. They weren't quite sure where to go.
Well, yeah, I'll wait here. Easton Elliott with the try.
Kick is up.
Oh,
And
There we
it's
go.
through.
Easton pounds
and
it
it's on
through.
top of the building in the background there. That kid can kick the ball, can't he?
He has some good ones here and there, doesn't he? Yeah.
We got to like that whole first two series, the 3 downs and out by Holton and that drive by Cosell. How many plays did we have on that, JB?
Well, that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was an 11-play, 51-yard drive.
We'll take it.
About 5 yards of whack.
Yep, 3 first downs.
We like it.
Not a bad way to open up the game.
No, on the road, playing a very good
Well-
Holton team, and we come away with a 7-0 lead here at the first quarter.
Which means that we just feel good, but there's an awful lot of game left.
Absolutely is. And you know, again, as we guys have said this many times, Holton's a very well-coached team. Coach Bart is in his 24th year. And if I remember right, looking at some of those records, it's about 226 wins and only 54 losses. So he knows how to respond. So let's see what Holton does here, and let's see how the Cause respond to that.
That's exactly right. It's all response in games like this. How are you going to respond? You tell your kids if something goes wrong, how are you going to respond? I'm sure that's what the message was preached to Holton this time too. Cause got to take advantage of it though, fellas. Got to keep the pressure on and just keep the pedal down to the metal on offense.
All right, it's going to be number 2, Brad Robb, on the kickoff again here for the Cause. Back deep for the Holton Wildcats. That is number 11. Matt Leartz trying to get the number on the far side. We'll get him as the ball goes in the air.
It's probably either Zeller or Skaggs.
And here's Robb's kick. Nice high kick to the far side of the field. Fielded cleanly there by number 5. I think that's the quarterback
Oh,
himself.
gotta catch him.
Has a good return. Still on his feet around the 35. That's number 5, Kel Purcell, taking it out across the 35. Holton will start their drive at the 36-yard line.
A little bit better than the first time they got the ball. They ended up on about the 21, so they got a little bit of a breakaway on that kickoff, JB, but we still able to contain them. That's good.
Wildcats begin their drive on their own 37-yard line.
Well, one of the specialties that Coach Barta has had in the past is he's always done exceptionally well on his return game.
Yep.
Punt returns and kickoff returns. So something we have to work on. And that was not one of our specialties, kickoff coverage the last couple of weeks.
All right, it's Jeter, Urban, Monaghan, and Hess along the front defensive line for the Cause. And here's a snap, little option play going to this near side of the field.
Oh, he missed the tackle. Well,
Brad Robb comes up and gets enough of him to get him off of his feet. Otherwise, that would have been a bigger gain than what they had.
yeah. Go ahead.
I just going to say everybody was in position. They all did their assignments, but Brad just overshot him just a little bit. Nice little move on his part.
And you're right, Arm. That's the key to stopping this type of offense. Everybody has to do their job and take care of their assignment, or it's going to be a long night. Wishbone formation for the Wildcats. That's number 5, Purcell, the quarterback, takes, and he's going to hand to the first back through, the fullback. I believe that's number 22, Tannehill.
Yeah.
Actually, that's number 20. Number 20, Jace Boswell. So they had a switch there from Tannehill.
Little sophomore. I see Tannehill wasn't playing on defense either. I wonder if something's stringing him up a little bit.
Third down and 1.
We're used to Tannehill, and he is a good back. Also a good nose guard, both sides of the ball for that young man, so we'll keep an eye on that one. This time split wide to the right and a full house backfield. A little bit of an overbalanced look, Armin. This is what you were talking about. Down to the right, give to the second back through, and he's got some room.
Oh, I thought he got hit and driven back. I had my eyes on the wrong man.
That was number 31, Addison Hundley, with the big carry there, and Holton's first down.
You know, that unbalanced look is what really threw Nemaha for a couple of yards because they had a hard time adjusting to it. So,
well, that's their first down. Now the Cause got to step up on defense a little bit and just say, yep, that's not anymore. You aren't getting any more than that.
Yeah, number 5, Cade Purcell. He is the 6'3", 175-pound senior quarterback for the Wildcats. Turns, gives to the second back through again. That's going to be Hundley. Has some room. He has a nice gain down the sideline. Going to be caught and taken down by Parker Stone. But again, about a 25-yard run there. So big gainer for the Wildcats.
Yep.
I didn't even see that.
I didn't either. I kept my eyes on the inside, and I thought he had it for sure. But they're good with the ball. They've been that way for years in this offense. They stick it in there and pull it out, and you can't find it.
Cannon Karn, the ball carrier there for the Wildcats.
Well,
Big game.
You have to know who your assignment is, who you're supposed to tackle, no matter who you think has the ball.
1st and 10 on the 13.
Double tight formation. Purcell accepts the ball, gives the first back through, fullback.
Hayden Robs right there just wrapped him up as soon as he took 2 steps, so not much of a game there.
That didn't go anywhere that time.
And that was number 22, Tannehill. He's back in the game for Holton.
I can guarantee you they've already got a play that is patterned right off that right there.
Yep.
And we're going to have to look for something totally different now.
Well, first time the Cause have been threatened all year.
Yeah.
Tannehill, Karn, and Hundley in the backfield for the Wildcats. Purcell takes, gives second back through. That's Karn. Karn picks up about 4 yards on that play.
Well, big,
third down.
Big Jeremiah Monroe got a hand on him in the backfield and kind of tripped him a little bit. Then we followed up later, so we've got good penetration. We'll just have to play under a little bit better control there. So 3rd and what do we got, JB?
We'll call it a 3rd and 7 coming up for this Holton offense. And again, you mentioned this is 2-down territory for this offense as well. So defense going to play tough twice here.
Wide side to the right there. Let's see if they go.
Purcell takes a snap, gives second back through. It's Karn again with some room, and he's in.
They made that look way too easy.
They did.
We're going to have to make some adjustments on that.
And Karn on the carry.
Well, the question is, and see, that wasn't formation. That was balanced line, double tight, wishbone.
Yeah, we just got beat at the line of scrimmage, and backs couldn't cut through. So that's one of the problems over this. If you're a linebacker, if that lineman gets out on you, you're in trouble right away, and that's what happened there.
That's number 11, Matt Lurtz, on to attempt the extra point, the sophomore. And here's a snap. Spots down, kicks up and away.
Point after kick by Matt Lurtz is good.
And it's good. This game is tied up.
Left in the first quarter. We are tied, 7-7.
Cause we're coming hard that time with pressure on the point after attempt too.
Well, it's pretty obvious that the coaching staff on Holton's team got together and made some adjustments after that first series, and they went back to what's been good for them for many years, Armin, just that belly. You give it to the first kid, you fake it to the first kid, give it to the second kid. They haven't even given it to the third kid yet, I don't think.
No, but that's going to continue to be, they're going to continue to rely on that.
Yeah.
I've just been watching down there on the field. Did you notice that, was that Thad? I think that was Thad that ran into the kicker. And there was some question, but I think the official was saying that the kicker actually pushed off of him.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Just to explain that for those people who might have thought there should have been a penalty called. I thought there would have been.
Did you get that loaded off?
Well, we shall see, which Coach Barrymore and Coach Swafford have up their sleeves here. Coach Swafford will be taking a little bit of time to think about this. It'll be the first time we've seen Holton kick off tonight. Not quite sure how deep they'll put it, but I'm sure the Cause of good scouting report on that.
It's going to be Lurtz again kicking off for the Holton Wildcats. Back deep for the Cause, number 10, Dawson Williams, setting up about the 7-yard line, and it's going to be Quinlan, number 30, about the 15. On the other 15 on the far side is going to be Metcalf. And here's a kick by Lurtz, a low line drive, takes a hop, fielded cleanly by Dawson Williams, going to the far side, looking to pick up a couple blocks, runs into the Holton defenders, taking it across the 30.
It's a good, tough run back. I like it. Good 15, 20 yards. We'll take that. Call offense start somewhere on the 33, 32, somewhere in there, and we'll see if we can generate some more offense. And like we said earlier, Armin, this is going to be a game of ball control, and right now Holton exerted their mentality on us.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left for the Cause here on first down. Welch checks the defense, looking to throw, has a quick slant, going to be to Parker Stone, number 1, out here at the near side across the 40, taking it down close to a first down, flag coming in.
Not sure what that was, illegal block maybe?
Probably.
Coming in from one of our players.
Probably blocking the back.
Personal foul.
Oh, targeting on us.
Going to call a blindside block, I believe. So that nice gain there on first down is going to be erased.
Last tackle Reese Holiday.
So penalty. That's going to be for a net loss here. That's going to be a 15-yarder.
My goodness.
So that's going to still remain first down.
Guess I'm not quite sure who did what out there. I guess
I think it was
watched
Hunter Hess coming back to try to get a block. Kid wasn't looking, just got him. If he had turned around, it would have been a good block.
That's one of those new rules.
Yeah, I mean about a
modern rules. That's
first and 15 now for the Cause. 3 receiver trips to the left, as they say. Parker Stone at the bottom of your screen. If you can't see him, he's lined up. Welch looking to throw. Has a seam down the route. If he's got him, it's going to be Metcalf spinning away. Metcalf on his feet still, breaking some tackles. Metcalf at the 40 of the Holton Wildcats. Big gain there. So that penalty is erased in one play.
Yep, it's gone. We're not going to think about it anymore.
There you go. I'll tell you, that's a complicated offense that they've got set up, and he just broke clear. It looked like everything was covered, and it's like, well, where's he throwing it? Boom, that's where.
Did you see I mean, when William Welch throws that ball, he zips the ball. It gets out there, and it gave Metcalf an opportunity to really do something with it.
Cause moving fast here. Taking a give. This time Welch is going to keep it, dives ahead. Short gain on first down, maybe picking up 1.
I think that's one of the things you have to do, though. You have to not just give it to Metcalf every time. You've got to take a look and make the defense play honest, and that's an okay play, I think, for us.
Well, I think it doesn't hurt to establish the fact that our quarterback is a threat to run the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Dawson Williams and Quinlan to the left. Parker Stone to the right. Welch looking to throw again. Going for Parker Stone.
He's open.
And he's got him. Nice catch. Steps in, and he's going to be knocked into the end zone.
Oh, my.
Out of bounds inside the 5.
What a touch pass, though. Right there, Parker just struck. You saw Parker, if you could see a replay, he had him beat down here at about the 30. That was amazing. Fun thing to watch. Boy.
I'm laughing. I enjoyed that.
So 2 big plays over 30 yards there on that
I'm telling you, they can't cover those outside receivers. They got one man deep in the middle. He can't get there unless he reads Billy right away. And even then.
And so far, they are extending all of their focus on coverage.
Yeah.
Now, if they start blitzing and stunning, might be a different deal.
We have also not hit that short swing pass yet tonight.
No.
Yeah.
In fact, I thought we were going to do that earlier. And then
I don't think there's anybody there who can cover that right now.
I don't either. I think it was open a while ago. But
no back set here for the Cause. First and goal. Motion back is going to be Metcalf. Welch going to keep it, go straight ahead, picks up a couple of yards on that first down play.
Well, Cause in good shape now. It's that second goal on about the, 2, maybe 3?
Yeah, let's call it the 2.
Call it the 2.
We should run out of time here in this first quarter.
Yeah.
Before we get into the playoff.
Yeah, that's the
all right.
And that brings us into the first quarter, and we've got a good one here in Holton, Kansas. 7-7 your score. Into the first, we'll be back to start a second right after this.
Experience counts at McRae Lumber. Some of those box store employees weren't even born yet when most of the McRae crew were already experts. And today all of them are the cream of the crop when it comes to smarts. Your building project is important. You want the best advice, not somebody's best guess. So do it the McRae way. Come see us just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street. You might run into somebody you know. McRae Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right.
All right, here we come back for the start of the second quarter from Holton, Kansas. It's the Cause and the Wildcats locked up in a good one here. Cause driving down the ball for second and goal. Ball setting about the 2. What do you think, guys? What are you calling on this second and goal play?
I don't think it really matters. So this can be a wasted play. Still got 2 downs left. It's, who knows. But I think we're in good position right now to exert our dominance.
When you can make a deposit, do it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 2 receivers right. Metcalf lined up behind Welch. Motion coming. Turn and a give to Metcalf. Metcalf going over the top. He's going to be real close. They're going to call him down. We'll call it about the 6-inch line.
Yeah. He got cut down by one of those linebackers in there, but boy, I'll tell you what, he made a great cut to the outside.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
Well, they've got that ball spotted. From our angle, I don't know if you can get much closer to touching the goal line paint.
I think you're right, JB.
I don't know.
All right, 3rd and goal. Welch in that pistol formation, turn, another give to Metcalf. Metcalf this time is not going to be stopped. He's in standing up for the 2nd touchdown for the Perry Lecompton cause.
You know, just a subtle little thing, like instead of running right up the gut, taking it 1 step in and then just around, left side, 1 hole out.
Well, the cause proved they can do it on the ground and in the air, Armin.
Yeah. Actually, that's something I think is good. You know, that's been something I've been wondering about this last 2 weeks. How are we on the ground?
Here we go. Extra point attempt coming up. Here's a snap. Kick is up, man. Line drive, but through.
I thought that was outside.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Wow.
He's trying to get that toed down a little bit. That was a little close, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the way it took off his foot, I thought that was
this
she
side.
shanked it. I did too, yeah. But the cause come through, Armin. What do you think of that drive? I mean, we started a little bit deep. We had a big penalty, and all of a sudden we score.
Well, that in itself it tells you a lot about the character of this particular group of kids. They're not going to stop. They're not going to quit. They're not going to feel like they've been snake bit. They're going to come right back at you. And they did.
I still think it'll be this thing about possession. If we can force them to punt and we not so much punt, I think we're going to be okay. But then that's pretty obvious when you say something like that. But that idea of stopping their offense, boy, I'll tell you what, you got to have every play, every person doing exactly what they're supposed to do. And by that we say someone's assigned to take the dive back, someone's assigned to tackle the 2nd back, and someone's got the 3rd back, and someone's got the quarterback. Everybody's assigned on that. That's just option football, basics. So we'll see what happens here. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a deep kick.
Well, let's hope so.
All right, number 2, Brad Robb on to kick off for the cause. Back deep, it's going to be number 11 for the Holton Wildcats. That's Matt Lurtz. Also number 5, the quarterback, Kel Purcell.
This is something that always scares you a little bit against Holton. This is kickoff return.
Yep. They used to set up that sideline wall.
I'm guessing they still have that one in their playbook somewhere.
I think so.
Well, he came through that where our guard left.
All right, here we go.
Nice kick.
Yes.
Kick nice up there. Going to be fielded by Purcell at about the 15, going to that far side.
There we go. Hang on.
He's going to be upended, taken down. I think that was number 15, Hunter Hess.
It was.
Flying down the field.
Says not another time, buddy. Not a second time. Good job by Hunter. So the Cobb defense out on the field. See if we can get a little jump on our step, a little electricity and some tackles out there. Shut that Holton offense down. But again, we got to watch out for that trick play too, Armin.
Yep.
Well, that's key. Make sure that they've got to earn everything that they get. And hey, if you got somebody assigned to every possibility up there, you're going to stop them.
Yep.
All right, double tie wishbone formation. Tannehill, number 22, the fullback, lined up directly behind Purcell, number 5, who is just now squatting down behind the center. Takes a snap, turns and gives second back through.
Nice.
Stacked up, nowhere to go. Maybe 2 yards, we'll call it.
Hayden Robb shuffled to the right and put his head down, came forward. He was going in for the kill right there.
You'd think this is the type of game that Hayden Robb is just going to love. It's one of those, let's physical, let's get in, and let's just bang heads a little bit. That seems to be his type of game.
Well, they'll start giving to the 2nd and 3rd man, and that'll put a little bit of pressure on our outside linebackers and our safeties if they have to come up and run that alley.
Yes. Okay.
22, Tannehill the fullback, 32, Carnes, one of the halfbacks, and Hundley the other halfback. Turn, and this time a little option play coming to the outside. Purcell's going to keep it. He's got some room.
We had nobody out there. We were lucky he didn't break that.
We had nobody on the quarterback.
Yep. Yeah, once he made about 3 steps, it was clear we were in trouble. They tied us up inside, and boy, we just couldn't get there.
Picks up 10 for Holton picks up their first down here already of this game.
I don't know. Yeah, they had him over here on that first drive. Yeah. I didn't even.
Official calls a timeout for
Got
something.
an equipment timeout looking at number 27, Jackson Folks, to see what he's got.
Equipment malfunction.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Cause.
All right, 2 tight ends set. Now Karn walks over to the right wing, so 2 backs left in this, we'll call it a broken wishbone set. Turn and a give, it's going to be Tannehill stacked up, 2-yard gain.
Who we had there? Was that Beasler? 25?
Urban, too. Wasn't Urban in there?
Riley Beasler, Urban perhaps. Up front we've got Urban, Monahan, Monroe, and Cameron.
I think you're going to hear number 25, Beasler's name, a little bit more here in this game, too. Again, we mentioned that Rob likes this one. I think this is Beasler's style of game as well. Fullback set right behind the quarterback, 2 I-backs. Second man through. Karn has the ball, pounds ahead, is going to pick up about 8, real close to that first down marker.
Yeah, they're getting out to our linebackers. They double somebody on the line, and then they just tee off on the linebackers. There's a huge hole in there right now in that second man. That's tough.
Third down and a short one.
Actually, I thought Monaghan was going to wrap him up, and he just wasn't quite able to do it.
There we go. Come on, Cause.
Third down and very short here for the Holton Wildcats. Sell takes a snap, turns, gives, fullback. Tannehill straight ahead, picks up 3 and the first down.
Cannon Karn carrying the ball, good for a Holton Wildcat.
Well, Holton is showing that they can drive the ball, and they'll take up the majority of the clock this quarter and be just glad to go in and hang on with hopefully for them, a tie ball game. They'll consider that a victory here. Cause got to come up with a stop, Armin.
Well, I think another key too is Mark, don't give up the big play right here. We haven't seen the trick play yet.
Yep.
And again, we said if they're going to use one, it might be in this first half somewhere. Purcell, the quarterback, takes snap, turn, give, second back through. I believe that was number 32 or number 22, Tannehill again on the carry.
Gain of 3, second and 7.
Well, the defensive line's got to do a little bit more of getting off that ball and not being driven back into the laps of our linebackers. I think that's part of the problem too.
Second down, 7 to go. Again, another running back going through. This looks like Carnes. Carnes picks up about 5 on this.
Well, I tell you, Carnes is tough to bring down. He was grabbed about 1 yard past the line of scrimmage, and he just kept going.
Yeah, there was a contingent of bodies all over the place in there. It wasn't all blue. There's a lot of white in there too.
Tackle is Jackson Folks.
And another third down play coming up for Holton. Third down, and we'll call it 3 here. 7:51 remaining here until halftime.
I think this is 2 down territory already for them.
Might very well be.
Oh, yeah. Purcell set.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
there we
should
go.
move them back 5. That's one thing. If
Little
you're running
nervous.
this type of offense,
Yeah.
penalties will hurt you.
But
Well-
in fact, both of these teams have got to play pretty darn good games, perfect games to avoid this kind of activity. I mean, that hurts you.
And you could see that coming. They got a little nervous about the linebacker stepping up
Yes.
and getting up there tight, and, and just a little bit of a flinch.
I think Coach Swafford might just decide that, or some of our
Well,
scouting
here's-
crew up here may
here
just
again,
decide it's
is
time to do this again.
Is this where you go with a trick play? Is this where you go with a reverse? You know, a fake and a quarterback rolls out?
Well, I think they're still going to look at trying to get this in 2 plays, but you have to watch for it.
Yep. Stay
I
home,
think
boys.
you got to stay home and do
Wing
your
back
job.
to the left, turn. This time
Pass.
Purcell rolling out.
Oh,
Has some
nobody
room.
here, nobody
Here comes
here.
the flag again. It's going to be number 27, folks, and Purcell taken out of bounds.
We have a flag out there. There is.
Flag right there.
What was it, JB?
I think we're in that spot. You're probably going to be looking at a holding call, but
Yep.
let's see what they got.
Number 58's not happy about that. That's Shermock.
Oh,
Or
Shermock.
not-
Shermock. Damn, I thought you
No,
were
it's
talking
not
about Hayden.
Shermock. It's 60. No, that's 58. Who is 58 for them?
Yeah, it is going to be a holding penalty.
Catrell.
Caden Cattrall. Yeah.
Now,
Well, that'll take him back.
I mentioned earlier about this being a nice venue. The one thing that I will tell both of you, when that ball is down this home field sideline with the ball carrier, you cannot see it unless you stand up.
Yeah.
It's just not steep enough.
Yep. Well, this brings up 3rd and long, and all we have to do is keep them contained and don't let them break out. Stay home, make the tackle.
All right, 3rd and long. Wing back to the left for the Holton offense. Looking to throw again. Purcell has a man deep. Throws it underneath. That ball incomplete, intended for number 31. I believe that's Hundley.
Yeah, it is.
Well, he was open too.
He was.
He broke right into that window. That was a nice little pass. That kid should have had it. Would have been short. Would have been short by about 5 yards, but still. See, now, there we go. That's what we need, Armin. We need her to
I
stop.
agree.
Now we get the ball and a chance to go back in for another score.
And what we really did, we put them in a position that they had to do something
Right.
that they're not comfortable doing.
Exactly right.
I mean, they can do that. They're capable of it, and they have done it before. But
I might watch the fake here, quite honestly. It'd be.
You could, but I would watch for a bad snap. The first snap
Yeah.
was a little bit low. Let's see what this one does. And here's a snap. This time pretty good one.
nice snap.
Punts away. Nice high punt. Going to be fielded by Metcalf. Metcalf looking for some room. Dodges one man. Taken
penalty
down.
We
Flag
got
coming in.
another penalty on Parker or Dawson for leading with a helmet or something. But that was definitely on him.
I don't know.
What's he doing? What's he supposed to do?
Let's see what they call here, because both the Holton player and Williams got up and looked at the official like they didn't know what was going on. So,
Well, odds are it would be against us, I would
Yeah,
think,
well,
on a punt
almost
return.
never is it against the kickoff team.
Yeah.
The problem
you
was-
said almost, so you're saying there's a chance. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm saying, well, if you want to targeting.
No, they're targeting. Okay. Wow.
Well, he's going down with his head. That's what I saw the other time too, or thought I saw.
Well, that's going to take us some pretty decent field positions. Going to take us back around the 15, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, just more yardage to eat up.
That's terrible.
Well, I wish I could say that I actually saw it. I didn't see
didn't
anything
either.
unusual.
Well, I saw him go down low, but I didn't know that he had.
I didn't. I couldn't tell. Yeah, if you're at home, you can go back and use the rewind button and take a look for yourself.
Tell us.
Text in and let us know if you would.
Here come the calls. Oh, and we got officials stopping the play.
Going to switch
Get the right
balls out.
football. Yeah.
Well, I guess the break is that we lose the 15 yards, but it's a 1st and 10 as opposed to a 1st and 25.
Yeah, that's true. That ball's going to be spotted right at the 14, so this will be the cause third possession.
Now they've changed their coverage a little bit. They've got 2 deep, so more of a cover 4 type look.
Yeah.
Cover 2 maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 wide, no running back in the backfield on this offensive formation. Welch calls for the ball, looking to throw, has some time, good blocking up front. Welch
There he
takes
goes.
off, nobody in front of him. He has some room here across the 20. Ties up with Purcell, going to be taken down to run the 25.
Nice job.
Should be real close to that
Close
first
to
down.
First down.
I'll take that play about any time.
Well, Billy's got wheels too. He can move.
Purcell on the tackle.
Yeah, let's.
And he
leave
throws
that.
it so well that the defenders have to stay deep until he's committed.
Yeah, it's a first down on that one. All right, I thought it was going to be a little short.
We'll take it.
You did
Well,
that.
I'd say team speed overall, Armin, is good.
Yes. That's a thing that a senior quarterback right there is going to do whenever he can.
All right. Metcalf lined up behind number 9, Billy Welch. 2 receivers to the right. Welch looking to throw to the right side. Now comes back to the left. Going to step up. Flips it ahead. Had Hunter Hess just a little behind him.
He's got to have that, though. He gets his hands on it. He knows it, too.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Well, it is a hard pass catch when you've got to
Yeah.
turn back. But the tough thing is when you get your hands on it and
Yeah.
a little ricochet.
Yeah, ricochets can come back and bite you. That's
Yes,
for
they
sure.
can. Pretty good effort on the Holton kids.
All right, let's see what Coach Paramore dials up here. 6:22 remaining in the half. Getting that incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10. Again, no back formation. Here's the snap. Flags coming in.
Flag on the snap.
Calling a false start
Motion, yeah.
on the cause. That will back them up 5, make it a 2nd and 15.
Well, cause got to react to this. They got to pull it out. A couple downs to get that first down yet. So, be nice to get another score here at halftime. Go ahead by 2. But you got to get this first down first.
Yes.
Harmon, any ideas?
I'd say with this offense, with looking at the big plays I'm seeing on my sheet, just run the play you've been running.
Yeah, but it boils down to what have you done for me lately? So now they got to do it again.
3 receivers on the right side. Dawson Williams, the 1 receiver on the left. Welch takes it. He's going deep down the field. Has Parker Stone
my
complete.
goodness.
And again, a Holton defender had a good line on it.
Yeah.
I don't think he was expecting that ball just to carry past him.
And Parker just adjusted to it almost
Right there.
on the fly. He just turned around and there it was.
I tell you
I thought
what,
that was up for a pick.
that Parker Stone has made a couple of these catches just look easy.
We have good receivers, and we got a quarterback that gets them the ball big time.
Yep.
Oh no.
Ball on the ground. Get on it.
Oh,
get on
there it is.
Turned it over.
Yep, that's the type of thing that turns the ball game right there. Billy should have just fallen on it. But, well, so should that have.
But either one of them could have,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, that's what goes down the scorebook as a big mistake, fellas.
Yep. So Holton going to take over with a short field here. Great field position. Ball setting right at the 43-yard line.
So they probably in their minds are in 4-down territory right now.
Without a doubt.
43-yard line.
Yep, such a simple thing sometimes escapes us.
Well, we got to stop them. We got to hold them, and that's you're committed to it. You do your job.
All right, 1st and 10. Turn and a give to the fullback, 22, Tannehill. Taking it ahead, picks up 3, maybe 4.
A lot of calls around the ball. I like to see him finish it like that. That's, as a defensive coach, you always like that. Monaghan gets up off the bottom of the pile, but he had a lot of help out there.
Up front for the calls on defense. Looks like that's 68 Jeter, Urban number 75, number 62 Monroe, and number 60 Monaghan.
2nd down and 7.
Linebackers for you, I believe, is 25 Beasler and 58 Hayden Robb. Wing back set up to the left side for this Holton offense. Turn, give, second back through. Carnes stacked up.
There you go.
And Hayden Robb got a hold of him that time for a loss of 1.
There we go. That's how you stop the Holton offense. You tackle them in the hole and drive them back. Good reaction. Good reaction by the call defense, the linebackers.
Yeah, kind of interesting to see if what you guys could notice that.
I thought he lost yardage there.
He lost 1. It was at the 40.
Boy. Well,
see if we're doing any twist or slanting up front, if you could notice this.
Okay. Oh, I got you.
3rd down and 8 play coming up. Wing back again to the left side. So here comes the blitz. Turn, Karn has it, bounces it to the outside. Here comes all the white jerseys, but Karn's still running hard.
Boy, he is
picks
shifty.
up about 6. I think that was all on the running back there.
That was.
Well, it's 4th and 2, so here we go. They aren't going to punt here.
No.
Call a little timeout, maybe?
4th down and 3.
No, I don't think we called timeout.
No, they called. Barta looked like he was going to call timeout.
I tell you what, Cannon Karn has earned his yards here tonight.
He does, and that's the kind of kid he is. I think he can earn those yards.
Well, I tell you what, I give it second man or I keep it and go around the outside. We have not stopped that very well tonight.
You're
So
right.
We'll see.
Right down. Well, you mean like the little option type?
Yep.
Yeah.
4th down and a long 3 coming up. Need to watch the ball here, not jump off sides. Purcell takes it, gives. He's going to roll out. Has Tannehill if he wants him. Throws ahead. And that pass complete to number 30.
Yeah.
Well, they got some people coming from the weak side that are open on that. And he's hit 2 of them. The first one was dropped. That was a nice catch.
Reese Holiday.
Come on, Calls. Let's keep him out of the end zone here for another 3:48.
28-yard line. 1st and 10.
All right. Ball setting about the 28. Snap, turn, give. The option play. Karn has some room.
Nobody there.
Williams going to have to run to catch him. I don't think he can get there. Karn takes it in, and the Wildcats are 1 point from tying this thing up.
Wow, just like that. Armin, just like that, the game turns.
Yeah, and it seems like it always happens after somebody makes a mistake.
Yeah.
One of those.
The first mistake of the night by the Cause on the miscue on the snap.
Actually, that's. I don't know how many turnovers the Cause have had this year, but haven't been very many.
No interceptions.
Yep.
And here's the point after attempt. I believe this is number 11, Matt Lurtz on. And here's a snap. Spots down. Kick is up, and it's good.
Point after kick by Matt Lears is
Well, we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned football game.
The old barn burner.
Slugfest, yep.
14 all, 331.
Well, we'll see how the Cause respond now. I think that's the thing that coaches have drilled into these kids for years. How are you going to respond when something goes bad? And something has gone bad. We had the turnover on the miscue on the snap, and then the long play. We gave up a long play to them, and that's one of the things we can't do, Armin.
Yeah, and I think that the long play is somewhat related to the turnover on the snap. It grabs your attention, and you're just not thinking about what you need to be thinking about.
Yeah.
If I remember right, last year that option play they had success with against us also.
Yeah, they did.
So it's something that I'm sure the coaches are going to look at halftime, and we'll probably see a little bit different attack to that.
Well, I'm sure, quite honestly, both coaches haven't shown everything they've got.
Yeah.
They've saved a couple of things for the second half, whether it's a defensive or offensive adjustment. And both coaches have been in this for a lot of years. Barta from Holton and Coach Paramore from Perry Lecompton. Then ain't nothing new. You just got to be prepared for everything.
And again, Coach Paramore, he's in his 20th year.
Yep.
And has over 100 wins in his resume.
Yep.
Dawson Williams is deep to receive for the Cause.
Here we go. Let's go, Cause. Let's see if we can bust one.
Art's on the kickoff. Kick's going to be a little bit short. Going to be fielded by number 30. I believe that's Quinlan. Quinlan looks to come down.
Blocking
Another
it.
flag coming in.
That is another horseshit call.
My gosh, I would love to see that on a replay. They're just putting us in a hole, blocking the back. I don't think so. What I saw, the kid maintained contact, and then he turned on him. So.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. In fact, when you start seeing these set up like a pattern, you kind of wonder what's going on here.
Again, so that hole's going to take it back. It's going to be another
we're deep in our own
long
territory
position. Yeah,
now.
it's going to be inside the 15 again. Last time we started at the 14. Looks like this time's going to be right about the 13 or 14, depending on where they set that ball down.
And here, quite honestly, this is another place you don't want to make a mistake down here either.
Well, this is one of those times, though, where if you got the character, you pull it out.
Yep.
You just get out there and you do your thing.
I think that's right, Armin. It's all about character right here. It really is. You're right.
All right, 3:23 remaining here till the half. Cause having another shot at this one. This is their fourth possession of this first half. Welch takes a snap, looking to his right, puts it up in the air. Complete out to Quinlan. Quinlan turns up the speed, steps out of bounds. They're going to mark him out around the 21.
That's a nice little safe pass out there. He's in the flat. Nobody's out there with him. They just march it up the field.
Gain of 8 on that first down pass.
I still would like to see the deep ball to probably on the narrow side this time. Was that Parker over there?
Yeah, I think that's Parker Stone, number 1, to the top of your screen, and Dawson Williams to the bottom. Turn and a give to Metcalf. Metcalf finding some room up the middle.
Good job of that old line, just kind of moving them back. I like the looks of that play.
Yeah. Picks up about 6 and another first down.
Metcalf on the carry. Good for a call first down.
Right 5, queen, smash.
So first down for the Cause. On a drive with 3:02 left in the first half. Ball game tied.
Yeah, clock is running here. 3 receivers set to the left for Welch in this offense. Parker Stone, number 1, to the right. Purcell, the Wildcat defender, on him. Welch looking to throw. Rolls out to his right, has a man, flips it straight ahead. Almost picked off. It's a little higher in it, and he would have had him. And he was open. He had a few steps behind Purcell.
I think he got away with one there, fellas.
Yeah.
That was close. Kid made a nice defensive play, jumped up on it. Actually could have pulled it down on that, too. I thought he really had it there for a second.
Jake Zeller. I think it was number 8, wasn't it? Just
I think
about
he
had
was
the
the safety. I think Purcell was the man
Oh, it was
underneath
Purcell
number
underneath
5.
5.
Second down.
My glasses are fogging up every once in a while. So.
That incomplete pass stops the clock at 2:40. Again, complete spread formation. No backs lined up with Welch. Welch calls for the ball. He's a little quarterback keep to the right side. Welch still on his feet, moving ahead behind the lineman. Going to pick up about 7 or 8 on that second down play.
William Welch carrying the ball.
Well, now it's one of those situations, 3rd and 2, you can do a lot of different things with this offense. But the main thing is get the first down.
Huntley on the tackle.
My guess is you just about got to have the first down though right here.
Yep.
3rd down 2 play. Welch turns. He's going to give to Metcalf.
Oh, my.
Metcalf has some room up the middle. Sidesteps a defender and takes it all the way across midfield down to the 46-yard line.
That was that counter play with the right guard, right tackle pulled, and he just cut in there. Man, I'll tell you what, he made it look easy.
He did, and it looked like it was just totally wide open, which that will happen when you get trapped.
Yep.
Still 2 minutes remaining. Number 9, William Welch. Let's see what we got here. Looks like Holton's going to call a timeout. Didn't like what they saw, so timeout. We'll take 1-2. We'll be back here to finish up the first half in just a few minutes.
Ham Quarries provides quality finished limestone products that are required by the Kansas economy. For over 70 years, Ham has been a reliable producer of construction aggregates and used in concrete, asphalt paving, foundation for building pads and homes. They have literally covered thousands of miles in county and township roads. Do you have a rock or gravel driveway too rough for your car? Let Ham help you find the type of rock material that is best suited for your drive. They can even help you calculate the amount of rock covering needed for your project right over the phone. So let's help that driveway get smooth again. You can connect through the company's website at nrham.com or give the Ham Company a call at 785-597-5111.
Okay, we're on.
All right, here we are back. All right, after that Holton timeout, again, here's your situation. 1:54 remaining until halftime. Ball setting right at the 47. 1st and 10 coming up to the cause. They're going to try to get a score in here before this half comes to an end.
Well, they have lots of weapons, and I know the Holton defense is just trying to figure out where they're going to go next. So we're talking about some change-ups during the timeout, Armin. We'll see if Holton changes anything up or if they stick with what they're doing. And I already like what I see. I like a one-on-one up on the top.
Yeah, it looks like they've got one safety over the top or a cover 3 looks, depending on how they back out of this. It's Parker Stone, number 1 at the top of your screen. Dawson, Williams, and Quinlan here at the bottom on the left side of this offense. And here's a snap. Welch looking to throw, has some time, gets it out to the flat, incomplete. Out of range for number 1, intended for Parker Stone.
You know, I think that's the first pass I've seen tonight that was really not on target.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're allowed one of those.
Well, it's always interesting. We can sit here and say, well, why don't they try this, why don't they try that? But I'll tell you what, our coaches are pretty sharp. They see what the defense is doing, and now we make an adjustment.
Yeah.
Now they switch back to 2 deep.
All right, 2nd and 10 play. And here's a snap. Again, looking to throw.
Oh,
Blitz
my.
coming in.
That didn't help.
Yep.
That's when Billy should have kept it, but I think it was probably a called play. Timeout by Perry Lecompton.
Yeah, that's a 3rd down, and it's going to be about 14 coming. That was number 32, Cannon Carr. Again, we mentioned he was a pretty good running back.
Yep.
He's a pretty good defensive player.
It is.
Yeah, it came off the nose there.
That might score.
Well, that was actually kind of a surprise. I didn't expect that. But then, what the heck, maybe the defense didn't either. They just caught us at a stunt that we couldn't handle. So.
Well, no matter who you are, if you're on that offensive line, you're in the middle of the, just about the end of the first half. You haven't seen a stunt all day.
Yeah.
You know, you got to recognize again, hey, I got to be ready for this.
Yeah.
And that'll alert them. Doesn't make it good, but it's understandable.
Well, 13 yards is not ungettable. We just don't want to make a mistake with it in here. So.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. With 141 remaining, you want to make sure if you're going to get something, try to get to the first down. And if you don't get it, let's punt it and pin them down for a long, long way to go with a short amount of time.
Take what you can get. Don't do something stupid. We got an unbalanced line here.
No, I don't think so. I think you have a.
We do.
You have Hunter Hess as a
Oh,
wing on
I'm
the
sorry.
left.
He's way up.
Yep.
I missed Stone.
All right, here's third down play. Welch looking to throw, has some time. Little swing play out to Metcalf. Metcalf up the sideline. Going to step out of bounds. Going to bring up a fourth down and probably about 6 or 7 to go, depending on where they put this in. We'll call it 6. Let's see if we're gonna-
Cause look like they're going to go for it.
I think they might.
4th and 5.
You know, that itself is a measure of character also. Yeah.
This ball spotted a little better than we thought. Looks like they're going to call it a 4th and 5. No back set. 3 receivers to the left. Actually 4 to the left. I think pretty smart timeout. With that formation, they actually had 2 defenders up on 1, and they only had 3 on the 4 receivers we had to the left side.
Someone was going to break open.
Yeah.
But see, that's, again, one of those things about the complicated offense that we have. They had a lot of time to adjust to that, and they just didn't. They didn't recognize what was going on, and that's what Coach Barter is talking to them about right now. Good call, JB.
All right, that was last play was a gain of about 10, bringing up this 4th down. So let's see how the Cause respond here on this one. Again, the key is going to be not giving up a turnover or the big sack.
Yep.
Try to move the ball downfield.
Well, first thing you got to do is get that first down. And then after that, we can run that clock and see what happens. Here we go. Cause 4th and 5, JB.
All right, 4th and 5 it is. Again, this is a no back set. So that means we have 4 receivers to the left. And now they shifted the safety over, which is probably what Coach Barta wanted. It's one-on-one with Parker Stone up to the top. Defenders bailing out, looking for Stone all the way.
Oh, he missed
Just
it.
underthrew it.
That was a bad throw. Sorry, brother, but he knew it as soon as he let it go.
Gone.
It looked like it came off of his palm.
Well, it was well-designed play. Receiver was wide open.
Yeah, because that defender for Holton was backing up before the play, before the ball was snapped, so he had some room.
Well, the Cause defense has to hold on for a minute 32 here. I would expect the ball to go to the outside.
I wouldn't be at all surprised.
The Cause offense hasn't been stopped by the defense. We've actually stopped ourselves twice, Armin.
All right, 132, Holton with the ball. Ball setting at the 42-yard line. Purcell takes it. Going to be a running play. Number 20, the sophomore running back. That is Jace Boswell with the carry, picking up about 6.5.
Jace Boswell on the carry. 2nd down and 4.
Play action. Be ready for play action.
Yep, now's the time we want to watch those offensive ends taking off downfield.
In a little option play they've had success with. And Purcell's going to keep it.
My.
And he's got a big gainer taking it into Perry Lecompton territory all the way down to the 38.
We had our inside linebacker, Hayden Robb, come all the way across the field to make that tackle. And I'm not so sure if he didn't get him, that kid was still running. Man, that only took 30 seconds to get this far. Holy cow, come on defense.
Wildcats moving quickly here. Give to the fullback Boswell again. Boswell pounding ahead. 1st down, picks up 9. Wildcats picking up yardage on some pretty good clips here. 6, 12, and 9.
2nd down and a short 2.
This time going to the left, give to Karn. Karn stacked up, trying to turn it back.
Wow. Got the first
Picks
down.
up 4 and a 1st down.
He's getting some yards tonight, but it's all on second effort.
He does such a good job of pivoting a different direction while he's being tackled and making yards off it. That's
something we haven't
impressive.
thought about. They don't need to score a touchdown there. They can get another 10, 15 yards. They're within field goal range with their kicker.
All right, clock is running. 30 seconds remaining here in the half. Purcell takes a snap. Cause showing blitz, and here it comes. The option play this time. Purcell still with the ball. Dawson Williams gets it. Ball comes out, and they pick it back up. It's going to be Tannehill getting a present there on that far side. Bounced right to him.
Oh, no, that's too bad.
You couldn't get a basketball to bounce that true.
Probably not.
Wow.
Well, I would say the Cause is going to need a little bit of luck here. This is moving way too quickly, fellas.
Yeah.
And we have a timeout. I thought they already used 3.
Yeah, I'd say they're down in field goal range here now.
Yeah.
I thought they'd used 2. It looks like they've only used 1.
This should be their third.
Yeah.
Well, it says 1 down there.
Yeah, I think they've called 2. They called 1 here and then 1 on that that 4th down play when we showed 4
That's
to
right.
one
You're
side.
right. The scoreboard is,
My goodness,
incorrect.
we do not want them going on the upside of us going into halftime.
No.
They don't need any more confidence in what they already have. The Caw defense have not shown the ability to stop this Wildcat offense tonight, Armin, and it's not looking good for the Caws.
Not since that first series.
Yeah, first series it was 3 and out, but that's been it. And of course, neither team has had the ability to stop the others. I mean, we've stopped.
Has there been a
ourselves.
punt?
They've punted twice. They punted
so
twice.
they've gone. The first series was a punt, a touchdown. They turned it over on downs, touchdown, and then here we are with this one. And for the Caws, it was touchdown, a fumble, and turned it over on downs.
Yep. I would say look out for the outside, but then also trick plays. Well, what do you got? What yard line are they on down there?
Yeah, it looks like about the 11.
11.
And again, wide side of the field, they ran into the wide side and the short side of the field with that option with success.
Right.
So they split the quarterback out here to the far side. Little trick play coming up. This is when he might step back and throw twice. Ball on the ground. Purcell's going to be the receiver. That ball is going to be out of reach, incomplete. 13.3 remaining.
Okay. Well, I like it when they throw. That's not their strength. But they did stop the clock, and they have 3 downs, but they don't have any timeouts left, so they can't do much. They've got to run to the outside and get out of bounds, otherwise they won't have time to get a field goal off.
Matt Lurtz, number 11, your quarterback for Holton that time.
Yeah, what is Kane?
They're running another play.
Kane is straight man. What are you?
I would assume this would be another pass. That'll stop the clock.
I'll tell you
would have to, because you'd think at this position they are going to try to at least preserve some time for a field goal, I would guess.
And they've had that kid over the middle, crossing over the middle from the backside.
Purcell again shifted out to the right, going to throw to him again. Pressure coming from the backside.
Attaboy.
Metcalf comes in. That may have taken him out of field goal position with that one.
And they have no time.
Nope, this is going to be the half. They're not going to get up and spike this one in time, I don't believe.
That's false start.
False start. Did not decline that one, and halftime.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, the Caws may have escaped or dodged a bullet there, fellas. I'll tell you what, that's got to be disappointing for Holton, but certainly a pickup for us.
Was that Thad that got him from backside?
I believe so.
Yeah.
He ran like that, and I didn't pay attention to the number.
All right, so that's our halftime score. We've got a good one here, fellas, 14-14. So we're going to get, I think we have an interview coming up at halftime, Mark. Who
We
do you
do.
have?
We have Casey Packard, the cross-country coach, going to talk to us a little bit about what they've been doing so far and what the season looks like.
Outstanding. We'll take a look at that. We'll be back here shortly.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Caw Preview. This is Mark Armstrong once again bringing you some weekly updates on some of the activities that go on at Lecompton High School. Today we have with us a person that probably needs no introduction, but it's Casey Packard, the head cross-country coach for Lecompton, and we're here just to visit a little bit with Casey and see what's going on. So Casey, always interesting to find out how many numbers we've got out, what the kids look like, and who you expect to do some good things out there. So I'll put you on the spot and just say, go ahead.
All right, we're at a squad of 25 for the high school and 13 for the middle school.
Good numbers.
We've got 14 strong gentlemen that are on the boys team. A lot of returners. No freshmen this year, but we're looking for next year where we have 10 8th graders are currently on the team, so we're hoping to pull up some good numbers from there. Girls-wise, we have 11 girls that have returned and are very strong.
Good numbers. And I think that's the interesting thing about cross country. The more numbers you have and the longer you have them, they get stronger and better. So again, typically when they're seniors, you're looking for good things for them. So that's a good thing to look at. And you've already had one meet at Jeff West. How did that go?
Both our girls and boys placed second at the Jeff West meet. And it was an interesting meet in that it was done in 2 waves. And our strongest competition was in the first wave. So you were running against times as well as imaginary competitors that were in the race. So this week will be a little easier in that you know who you're trying to chase down during the race.
I would think that would be a difficult thing to do, especially in cross country, because the times could vary so long.
Yes, it was, as, you know, for instance, our top two runners, Katie Bartlett and Cassidy Schumann, were within seconds of some places at Jeff West. If there had been a runner in front of them, that might have been a little bit more motivation to catch them as opposed to not even knowing your nearest competitor was there.
Well, to my understanding, part of that whole problem has come about because of COVID.
Yes.
And some of the things that the state has told us to do and what we can't do. I wonder if you could just elaborate for a few minutes for some of the fans out there who will be watching this and take it from there.
Part of it has been limiting the amount of time in which you can prepare at the meet, limiting the time that you can be there to walk the course. The warm-ups, in fact, we are more expanded. We're supposed to warm up in different areas. We always have to keep our mask on until right before the moment that we do run.
Yeah.
Some meets we may have to begin the race and run a good quarter mile with the mask on before we're allowed to remove it. That just kind of depends on the host team. They are encouraging delayed starts where you have multiple races instead of the whole group going at the same time. Holton is doing one race, but McLeod for next week is doing chip timing, which is very expensive, but that's how you can kind of do a delayed start for that. So that's been the main thing, and just at Jeff West, also besides the two different races that we had at two different times, they expanded middle school as one day, high school was another. And also another interesting aspect to the Jeff West meet was no spectators were allowed. So while it is peaceful to run a race without the extra noise, for some kids, just seeing friends and family and hearing encouraging words is helpful, and so that was a little different.
So is that going to be a normal thing, or was that just that first meet?
That was at that first meet, basically because it was hosted in Shawnee County. Every county and every school has its different guidelines. We are allowed to have spectators at the Holton meet as long as they are abiding by the mask order that they are to wear. And like me, for instance, I wear a mask the entire time.
So I will assume then, though, that that's information that you can put out to the fans somehow in texts or, you know, on the Facebook, whatever we do.
Yes.
So they should know ahead of time if they can come and what the protocol is.
Yes, and we have now started two different Facebook pages, one for the middle school and one for the high school, and we are live streaming our meets.
Awesome.
So that perhaps family members that don't feel comfortable coming to the meet can watch along with me. So you will literally be live with me running through the course, watching the kids. And then also we post the results there on that website as well.
That's awesome. You have to love technology, especially when it works.
Yes.
But folks, that's really important. You know, your kids and if you're fans of the kids that are running, they want to know that you're at least there watching them. And it's like anything else, it's tape. You can watch it again later and have it for future for 10 years from now or whatever the case might be. So that's exciting we do that. Okay, so leading up to things, I know we've got lots of meets. We're just at the beginning of the season right now, but what do you look forward to? Where are they going to have regionals? What's the time frame looking at? Have they shortened the season? Are they about the same from what it is? Just give us kind of a general roundup of what we go from here for the end of the season.
Things that we have lost are our big meets. Bonner Springs has canceled, as well as Rimrock Classic has canceled. We are also limited to the distance in which we could go to a meet. So while there may be opportunities in like Joplin, Missouri, we're not allowed to travel a distance to go to compete. So our season is basically on Thursdays. We have Holton, we have McLeod, then we have Royal Valley, then we have our home meet, which is still at the state park. And then we'll go to Pleasant Ridge, and we've just got added on Burlington on a Saturday, has added on a meet to try to help people that lost Rimrock. Because it's hard to find, especially now, a spontaneous meet that you could go to.
So what will they do for the regional? I mean, you typically have huge numbers there.
Correct.
Have they not told you that yet?
We have not been given any information yet. All we know is league is at Holton. So we'll find that out with the new Holton course, how that goes. As far as I know and understand, the league meet will go on, and actually the league meet is one of the smallest meets we go to in the year. So we'll just find out regionals. We have not heard. My guess would be that we're gonna do it the same, because we do 4 regionals with top 3 teams only, and top 10 individuals go to the meet, and I'm not sure how they split that up and do it differently. I'm just not sure how they do that.
There's another one of those situations where we'll have to wait and see, and
Correct.
folks out there, you'll have to wait and see and listen as Casey gets the information and melds it out to all of you. I'm sure that will be a bit of a tricky thing, but nonetheless, it's what we have to do, right?
Encourage you to come out and see, because we have 7 strong seniors this year. We have a lot of kids that have been with the program for 6 years.
Yeah, it's impressive.
And they're working hard, and they appreciate each and every day that we have together. Many of them are our track athletes that lost our spring, so they appreciate this fall cross-country season even more because of what they lost in the spring.
I can't even imagine. I just can't imagine. Well, Casey, I appreciate all the information. I know our fans out there do. Any last comments you'd like to make before we close up for the evening?
God willing, our meets are still going on. We encourage you to come out to the state park, because the state park is allowing us to have spectators on October 1st. That is our home meet. If not, go to Facebook and check out our Facebook Live and give support to our athletes that way, and check it out.
And that's really what it's all about. You know, it's for the kids. We want to support the kids, we want to encourage them, and then hope they have some success. So,
yes.
Well, Casey, thanks for your time today, and appreciate that. Wish you good luck throughout the season. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do a quick recap towards the end of the season.
Yes.
Right before we go to regionals, which we'll
Correct,
go
and
then.
talk about regionals.
That's right. So thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll take it back up to the second half to the guys up in the booth. Have a good evening.
Ham Quarries provides quality finished limestone products that are required by the Kansas economy. For over 70 years, Ham has been a reliable producer of construction aggregates and used in concrete, asphalt paving, foundation for building pads and homes. They have literally covered thousands of miles in county and township roads. Do you have a rock or gravel driveway too rough for your car? Let Ham help you find the type of rock material that is best suited for your drive. They can even help you calculate the amount of rock covering needed for your project right over the phone. So let's help that driveway get smooth again. You can connect through the company's website at nrham.com or give the Ham Company a call at 785-597-5111. USD 343 Live Media Stream is brought to you by Ham Company, a strong employer in Jefferson County for 75 years, providing service in waste management, asphalt, road construction, and quarries. Ham McRae Lumber, with 2 convenient locations in Topeka and Lawrence. Be sure to call R.J. Brown at the Lawrence location or Travis Daniels at the Topeka location for all of your home improvement needs. And First State Bank and Trust, your local full-service bank with hometown pride. Let the friendly staff help you with loans, savings, and checking. And Shelter Insurance. They are your shield, they are your shelter. Contact Jeremy Stone in the Lawrence office for all of your insurance needs. First State Bank and Trust is an independent community bank serving the Perry community, Jefferson County, and Douglas County for many years. They have a long history of community service dating back to 1934, and that service continues today in 7 locations throughout northeast Kansas. Those locations are Perry, Lawrence, Tonganoxie, Baser, and Kansas City, Kansas. They offer a full array of financial products and services delivered by local banking professionals. Are you looking to purchase a new vehicle, or better yet, to purchase a vehicle for your student? Let First State Bank and Trust help make this process an easy one. They offer same-day approvals, new low rates, and the convenience of having payments charged directly from your checking account. Be sure to stop by the Perry branch at 402 Plaza Drive in Perry, Kansas, or give them a call at 785-597-5151.
Thinking about a new deck? McRae Lumber is your deck headquarters with the most advanced products in the industry. See a wide variety of built examples that you can touch, stand on, and use to visualize your deck project. McRae is your local lumber yard. Our experienced and knowledgeable team will answer your questions and find solutions for all your building needs. From new construction to remodels, McRae has been Lawrence's answer for all things building related for over 70 years. Don't settle for the big box runaround. Get it right with McRae Lumber in Lawrence.
Your voice lets him know he's safe. Shelter Insurance does the same for you. Roadside assistance provided by Road America is now included with your auto policy. We'll take care of you while you take care of what's most important. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Jeremy Stone and Lawrence about Shelter's roadside assistance.
Ham Quarries provides quality finished limestone products that are required by the Kansas economy. For over 70 years, Ham has been a reliable producer of construction aggregates and used in concrete, asphalt paving, foundation for building pads and homes. They have literally covered thousands of miles in county and township roads. Do you have a rock or gravel driveway too rough for your car? Let Ham help you find the type of rock material that is best suited for your drive. They can even help you calculate the amount of rock covering needed for your project right over the phone. So let's help that driveway get smooth again. You can connect through the company's website at nrham.com or give the Ham Company a call at 785-597-5111.
All right, welcome back to getting ready to start this second half again. We got a good one going for you here in Holton, Kansas. 14 all at the half. Armin, Mark, what do you got for us on a stat update?
Well, Armin, we've got some stats in front of us. What stands out to you?
Well, first thing is it's a pretty darn even game.
It is.
Not just the scoreboard. When you look down there, the number of plays, the number of yards, I'll let you comment on some of those. But I think that's, I guess, what we expected. That's what I would have expected coming up here. We don't come up here and do too much damage immediately. So what about you?
Well, I think I like the idea that we actually have 74 yards rushing in the first half. We're 19 carries for 74 yards, and at that rate we'll be 150, and that'll be pretty good. And our passing, we're 7 for 12 and 139. So we're on pace to do some things. The stat that I don't like is the fact that Holton has rushed 28 times for 185 yards. And we just have not seemed to have been able to stop them with any consistency. And I think that's the big factor in the game. What type of adjustments can we make to stop their defense? And quite honestly, their defense has not stopped us. We have made two critical mistakes. The 4th and 5 where Billy just looked like the ball came off the palm of his hand and hit the ground before it got close to the receiver. And then
we didn't jump on the ball. Hold. You're right.
But then also the mishandled snap from center that we didn't get. We could have just fallen on. We didn't. Tried to pick it up. Holton got it, and then they took that in for the tying touchdown. Actually, in my opinion, we had the opportunity to be up by 2 scores.
Yeah. In fact, I think, as you said, actually, as I said earlier in the game, though, it's the Cause defense has been the biggest surprise this year, and we wanted to see how we could do tonight. We expect actually to do better, and I think that's what you're saying too. So right now, our defense has not stepped up to the plate. We have not done what we really have got to do, and we're not going to stop those guys.
Right.
I mean, Tannehill and Karn are just outstanding backs.
And they've had some success going on the outside. The quarterback, what's his name? Purcell has gotten the outside, and they've been able to run that little option type. And boy, they've had us sealed, and our safeties are coming up to make the tackle. If they miss, we're in trouble.
We've not always had anybody right on that quarterback. We've got to make him make really make the commitment. Instead, he's just running out there wild. So, we've got some things, but I got a feeling that the coaching staff is going to see this, everything we saw and a lot more, and they're going to do something about it. At least it'll be interesting to see what they try.
Well, I think both teams have not showed everything in this game, and I think Coach Paramore has maybe a few more options to go on with a complicated offense. But Coach Barlow from Holton may have one or two things, but certainly not all the options that we might have. So it'll be interesting to see who throws what wrench into the set for everything. So, JB, what do you got for us here in the last couple of minutes before we start?
Well, last couple of minutes. One thing I would like to mention, really not football related, but Perry Lecompton High School related. We'd like to give a shout out to Joe Ward. Joe Ward today was named a commended student for his score on the pre-ACT. That sometimes you refer to that as a PSAT. Joe scored in the top 50,000 of over 1.5 million. Let me say it again. 50,000 in 1.5 million tests, placing him in the top 3%.
Wow.
So again, great job, Joe. He was recognized today at assembly at the high school, and very proud of him. Nice job to Joe. Congratulations to him and his family.
Well, it's like our senior class. They have some outstanding kids there, and not all just athletes, but certainly we have some outstanding athletes, some academicians in there, some kids with art talent and all sorts of things. I've been very proud of this group all the way through, watching them go forward. So, Armin, what do you think? This last 1 minute and 15 seconds before we get started, we've got 2 quarters of football to go. It's all tied up.
Yeah. Just excited as can be. I'm looking forward to this. I think it'll be interesting to see what both teams have done, both coaches, both sets of teams get out there and try to do to the other guys now.
It's all about adjustments, isn't it?
It is.
Hey, this second half, this is where games are won.
Yep.
You know, and this is what you want to find out if you're Coach Paramore, just what your team's made of.
Yep.
Because, again, as we talked on the way up, if you look at the schedule and some of the teams that we have coming up in district, obviously Topeka Hayden's a great team. We know that. But looking at some of the other teams, not sure how many tests you're going to get, and that's not taking, sliding anyone, but at the same time just being kind of realistic. We want to see a good challenge here and a good game. I think this has been great for both of these teams tonight.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right, JB. I'm sure Holton coming in was wondering how good they are. Are they as good as us or better? And I think our kids are saying, well, yeah, how good are we? We haven't played anybody yet.
I think that Holton's had a little bit of an edge in this respect, though, because they did play Nemaha early, and Nemaha has a pretty decent team. I always have a good team. So they were tested, and they proved their worth there. Carl's going to have to do the same thing tonight.
I tell you, one of the things I'd be talking about right now is onside kick or a blooper or something, because funny things happen here when we get on this kickoff team. So here we go, JB.
You're right, and we said too we could expect a trick play. We haven't seen one yet.
Yep.
I'm going to say we're going to see something here in this second half.
Yep.
All right, on the kickoff, it's number 11. It's a sophomore, Matt Lurtz, back deep for the cause. It's going to be Dawson Williams, number 10, sitting in the middle, along with Quinlan and Metcalf. And here's your kick. A little short kick going to be fielded by Quinlan around the 15. Quinlan trying to get to the left side, cuts back up the middle. Oh, no. Ball on the ground.
No. Oh, my.
And luckily, Cause get back on that. That could have been exactly the way you do not want to start a second half.
That would have made a tough go. I'm on.
Cause begin their drive on the
All right, Cause hang on there. Ball's going to be setting right at the 31. So let's see what kind of adjustments the Cause made here on offense. And again, offensively, Cause didn't have a bad showing at all in that first half. You take away that turnover, and they'd be, again, right where they want to be. That's number 26, Thad Metcalf, lined up behind Welch, quarterback. Here's a snap, turn, little give to Metcalf, rolled up in the middle, short gain, maybe one. Bringing up a 2nd and 9.
Then Metcalf on the carry, and on the stop was Addison.
Maybe one of these halves, too, where Coach Barta says, we're going to take away this play and that play, and then we'll adjust everything out. That may be one of those plays they're going to take away from us.
Yeah, and we just have to find what they're not taking away. 3 receivers set to the right, 1 to the left. Here's a snap. Welch looking to throw. Floats it up the middle, has some room. Welch on his feet, dives forward. Going to be down at about the 37-yard line.
Good choice.
38.
Good choice. Nobody really open at the moment, although I think he had a kid out in the flat, had Metcalf out in the flat. He might have been able to hit. So 3rd and 3, first big play of the second half right here.
Right.
All right, here we go. 3rd down play coming up for the Cause. Holton showing a 4-man defensive front. Turn and a give to Metcalf. Metcalf pounding ahead, has a first down.
Nice job up front. The O-line just says, yep, we're going.
And there again, that's exactly what you were talking about with the yardage that we got on the ground first half. We believe in ourselves. We know we can do that. The coaching staff is out there and saying, take it up the middle.
We have a good offensive line. We really do.
Absolutely do. Yeah. And talking about those guys up front, again, you're looking at 75, Urban, number 60, Monaghan, Jeter the center, Monroe, and Robb up front. Motion coming this time right to left. And here's a snap, turn and a give to Metcalf. Metcalf has some room, picks up a couple blocks, swung around, still on his feet, driving ahead across the 50, takes it into Holton territory.
Good job by Metcalf, but also a comment on both squads. Look at everybody except 2 kids were over on this sideline. The defense is over there. The offensive line is over there. They are well coached.
They are.
And both teams, yep.
And everybody understands the importance. And this game really isn't important in terms of state playoffs. This is not districts yet, but it's important to Pride and League.
Man, they are having trouble adjusting already.
All right, here we go. Second and short. Ball on the ground again. Welch picks it up. He's going to look to throw it now. If he can just get anything out of this, he's got something. Welch does. Steps ahead, out of bounds. He gets the first down. Welch makes something out of nothing there on that one.
Welch carrying the ball.
That's really amazing.
He's down. Somebody's down. Is it Billy?
No. Oh, it could be.
Looks like it.
Oh, boy. That's the dangerous thing about the Q running the ball.
Yes.
And he's down.
It's Riken.
Well, last year the backup was Thad Metcalf.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
Yep.
Let's hope this is something
Hope it's
minor.
Hope it's minor. Hope it's a cramp.
Tell you what, let's take a break here, Will,
Okay.
and we'll come back.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most, and the occasional trophy.
For free insurance review, contact Shelter Agent Jeremy Stone in Lawrence.
All right, coming back here, 9:37 remaining in this third quarter. Again, senior quarterback Welch making his way off of the field. Got a little banged up on that last play. So, guys, you were talking here. What kind of adjustments do you see the cause making with Welch going out on this one?
Well, I know last year Thad came in and ran Q against Hayden, and he ran the ball well, but he threw the ball particularly well.
He did.
So, I don't know. Maybe.
And that was a game that went into overtime, but the cause came away with the win.
Well, let's hope that Holton didn't know about that or doesn't know about that or let that go by. And maybe they'll put 9 guys on the line of scrimmage again. So we'll see.
All right, let's see what we go with. It does look like it's going to be the senior number 26, Thad Metcalf, shifting from his normal running back position and now into the quarterback position.
And Riken Rush in at the other back.
Yeah, number 34, Rush, is going to be in at the running back. So we're going to line up a little pistol formation look. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Metcalf, your quarterback. And here's the snap. Metcalf looking to throw, has a man over the middle. And Hunter Hess holds it in. Tough catch for the senior.
Statement, we are going to pass still. You can't take us out of our passing game. That's a great catch.
Metcalf stepping in and just putting the ball out there and letting some athletes go to work. Boy, gotta love seeing that.
Yep.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball setting at the 33. Metcalf checks the defense, takes the snap. He's just going to keep it right up the middle. Metcalf dancing around and had yards when he came back to make that next move. He probably lost one on that.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where had he put his head down, he'd have maybe gained 2-3 more yards, but he saw something to the outside. He just didn't see the guy behind him.
Right. You can't blame him for looking at that.
That's right. So the cause come up with 2nd and 10. And taking a little time here.
Yep, play call coming in from the sideline. Coach Paramore signaling us into the offense. Cause going to have to move along here. Play clock is running.
And it's 10 seconds to go.
2nd down.
5, 4, 3.
Here comes the blitz. Metcalf steps up and just nowhere to go.
Too
Caught
many
from
bodies.
behind.
Yep, too many bodies.
Loses 1.
Yeah, and they know it. They had too many guys slip. I don't know really what they were trying to do in that play. I guess I just didn't see it. It was just too many blue bodies came flying through real quickly. Well,
All right, third down and long coming up here.
Third down and 11.
They called 11. Let's see what Coach Paramore dials up.
O-line has to exert itself here, one way or the other.
Yeah, I think Holton's going to pin back and come here on some blitz here. And here's a snap. Metcalf looking to throw, going deep, going into coverage. It's going to be looks like Purcell picking that off down around the 15. So that's a turnover for the Cause here on their first drive in the second half.
And this whole series could come back to haunt us. That was our opportunity to go ahead. We have not shown a propensity to be able to stop the Holton offense. So we'll see if the defense has made some adjustments and can keep us in the game.
All right, Holton going to take over, ball setting at about the 17. Their first possession here of this second half.
First and 10 on the 17-yard line.
And it's going to be Carnes, Tannehill, and Hundley in the backfield behind Purcell, the quarterback. Lurch split wide to the right for the Wildcats. Turn and a give to number 22, Tannehill. Tannehill, fullback, makes a nice gain on that dive.
Yeah, that giving up 5 yards on the first down just makes it easy for the offense. 6 yards closer.
That's 6.
Well, and the problem that I see is that they seem to get 5 and 6 yards on a lot of those plays.
This is vintage Holton football, though. Run the ball.
Yep.
You got to stop us. Yep.
Yeah, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, as they used to say, right?
Yep.
All right, second down play coming up. Turn gives, second back through. This time yards lost there on that one, or at least no gain.
Got a little stunt there. It was that Thad Metcalf just stunted in and just blocked things up, jammed things up, and someone was able to get an arm around the ankles and put him down for a little bit of a loss.
All right, Caw defense going to have to step up here on third down.
Yep.
This is not exactly two-down territory.
No. Be nice if we could stop them here. Force a punt.
Big third down play. Again, the play that's given them a lot of success, at least in the first half, has been that option play to the outside, getting the quarterback around the edge and having a back to pitch it to. Let's see if they try to pull this off here again.
Watching the pass.
Purcell coming off the edge. Gives, it's going to be Karn. Karn has a lot of room, and he rumbles over on that left side, gains 10 and a first down.
My goodness. We're going to get a steady dose of that, I'll tell you what, unless we find a way to match up and stop that, fellas.
Was that little counter play, Armin?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Caw defense is starting to be on the field an awful long time, fellas.
Carnes this time lines up at the wing on the right side. Tannehill and Hundley in the backfield. Give to Hundley.
There we go.
Hundley stacked up.
There we go.
Gain of maybe 2.
That's better than giving them 5 on that first down. That's a great job up front.
Cannon Karn on the carry.
The line of scrimmage is where the battle's at right now, Armin, and I think the guys in blue are kind of taking it to us on both sides of the line of scrimmage this last couple minutes here.
What I'm really impressed with is the Karn's running ability.
Yep.
His ability to stay on his feet, keep driving.
Yep.
2 tight ends, double tight as they say, full house backfield. Sell takes, turns, gives, gonna be Carnes. Carnes pounding it ahead. Boy, you don't think he's got anything, and you look and it's 4 yards, 5 yards.
Yeah.
Well, once again, we come third and about 4. One of those things where, boy, you just got to put a hammer down on him here, something. Cause needs something good to happen for him, JB and Herman.
Need it now.
And Metcalf in on the stop.
Third down and 4 again.
Yeah, let's see what Coach Swafford has got dialed up for the defense here.
All right, Carnes going to be the halfback on the right side, Hundley the left, Tannehill the fullback. Turn, give, second back, Carnes stacked up that time, no. Quarterback kept, what a great play fake by Purcell. I thought Carnes had the ball and around the corner he went.
He's going to be a little short though.
I agree with you. I thought he had the, I think they're going to go for it. No, I don't know.
Fourth down and 2.
Well, might watch a hard count here.
Yeah.
Yep. Watch the ball.
Hard count.
Short snap.
Short snap.
Fake punt, you got it. Play safe, boys.
Watch the ball.
Everybody's saying the same thing we're thinking. Watch the ball. All right, here we go. Punting situation for the Wildcats. Here's a snap. Punt is away. Nice punt. Going to be fielded by Quinlan. Drops it on the ground, picks it back up. And when he bobbled that, one knee was on the ground, so Cause will have the ball at the 30.
I'm not sure that his knee was on the ground when he picked the ball.
Yeah, it looks like he dropped it again and then took up, but you know, when the whistle blows, you don't have a choice. No replay there, is
I've
there?
noticed that around here.
Metcalf still in as the quarterback, looks like.
Yeah, Welch on the sideline still getting some attention. Again, hopefully something he can recover from. All right, so it's going to be Metcalf at the quarterback. And Reich and Rush set up behind him in a pistol formation. And here's the snap, turn, give to Reich and Rush. Rush running hard up the middle. Picks up a couple on first down.
Again, this is that time where our offensive line really, Armin, needs to exert themselves. We need to take over this ball game right now.
Got to do it right now.
Yep.
Actually gains about 3. We'll call it 2nd and 7 coming up for the Cause. Parker Stone, number 1, will be split wide to the right, top of the screen. Dawson Williams at the bottom. Quinlan at the slot. Here's a snap, looking to throw Metcalf, airs it up. And that ball almost picked off by number 5, Purcell.
Yeah.
Purcell saw it coming before Thad.
He got a great break on the ball, and
Parker Stone did a good job of playing defense on that
Parker was the defensive back, yeah.
Third down.
You can already see we're a little bit limited on spreading that defense out. Thad does a nice job of quarterbacking, but I tell you what, he's struggled right now in this quarter and coming in. He's in a tough position, but he's a fighter. I'm telling you what, he's a fighter.
Yeah, he's a competitor. I'll give you that for sure.
He wants the ball.
All right, 3rd down and 7. See what the Cause can dial up. Metcalf takes the ball, looking to throw. Going down the sideline, has Williams if he can get it. Oh, that ball broken up the last minute. Good defensive play by the sophomore Lurtz.
Yeah, that's too bad. That was a great throw by Thad. I'll tell you what, he put that ball right on the money. And went up to catch it, but just got hit before he could haul it into his chest. So the Cause forced to punt for the first time tonight. And they put themselves in a little bit difficult situation here. So we'll see what they got going. Looks like
30.
Parker Stone.
Yeah, punting situation here for the Cause.
30? Is that the final? 30-28?
Third.
Oh, third quarter.
And here's a snap.
Oh,
Stone gets off a beautiful punt. Beautiful.
Wow.
Ball lands about the 15, dies right there. So, and that's how you flip field position.
Wow. That's a nice punt.
That's close to 50 yards. That was a great punt. Parker, way to come through in a pinch, buddy.
All right, now time to play a little more defense.
Yep, defense hung in there last time and gave him 1 first down and then forced him to punt.
Well, you know, so far, Holton really hasn't made any mistakes, and
we've
Cause made several.
Yep.
You kind of hope that maybe a turnabout's fair play. And
yeah.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Purcell takes a snap, turns, gives. Running play, trying to push that pile forward, pushes it up a couple of yards.
That's pretty well played right there.
Yep. Again, that's what the defensive linemen, the offensive linemen have to exert themselves right here. Armin, you got a score for us there? Might be of interest.
Yeah, Hayden at Manhattan. Hayden 28, Manhattan 0, third quarter.
That's a surprise there.
Well,
I think Manhattan and Junction City had a pretty tough game last week. All right, 2nd down play. All 3 backs behind Purcell. They're going to run this one, turn, give. Carnes, a lot of room out there on that left side.
Wow.
And let's see where they calling. Are they calling him down or fumble?
He can't fumble it forward. The ball goes back to where he fumbled
Kenneth
it.
Carn carrying the ball, good for Holton Wildcat.
Dang it.
Yeah, fumble out of bounds, so Wildcats will maintain possession.
Well, Cause need a break here, a turnover of some type.
Just keep playing tough defense. Double tight formation, full house backfield for Holton. Cause showing blitz, and here they come up the middle. Carnes trying to bounce it to the outside, has some room. A lot of white shirts flying over there to keep it to about a 2-yard gain, maybe 3.
He sure fights for yardage. I'm impressed with that young man. He is battling.
He keeps those shoulders square to the line of scrimmage, and it means that he's taking on everything head on.
Picks up 3.
Riken rush in for Metcalf, giving him a bit of a break.
Yeah, second down play again. That same traditional Wildcat set. Gonna run it this time. This time a little option play. Got to come out. Purcell turns over. And calls recover that one.
Yeah.
Got the break you were talking about, fellas.
Yeah,
there we go.
Time.
There we go.
Monaghan recovered the fumble.
Well, look, he broke free. Looked like he was going, and all of a sudden the defender grabbed him around the wrists, and the ball just popped out. A lot of white jersey there. That's why you follow the play, Armin. You get the defenders around the ball.
Well,
44-yard line, 1st and 10.
Now it's time to do something with it.
Yeah. Go in and score.
You know, it's been everything's been bad news for about the last quarter and a half.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens here.
And again, you can certainly tell right now. Cause just out of sync a little bit. Again, anytime you make that transition at a quarterback position, that happens.
Yep.
So let's see what Coach Paramore can figure out here with this offense the way they are.
You may see Thad following rush.
Metcalf takes a snap, rolling to the right side, looking for some room. Boy, cuts it back. Now picks up a block from Dawson Williams here on this near side.
Job.
Metcalf turns it upfield. Going to have a nice gain, picking up a first down. Ball going to be spotted right around the 30.
You may see a solid dose of that the rest of the game.
Well, that's one thing Thad can do is he can turn and go the other direction.
Okay, he's a typical competitor in that when the pressure's on, he wants the ball.
Well,
give it to me, we'll get it.
And I sure did like seeing that block out here on the side.
Yep.
You know, that's everybody's interested. Everybody knows what's going on.
All right, first down play, give to Rush. Rush has some room over there on that right side.
Boy, Riken
Rush breaks the tackle. Get it at 5. He's in. There you go.
Riken Rush coming off the bench and finding a seam up there by the big boys. Holy cow, the offensive line just blew him off the ball, and Riken took advantage of it. Armin, what do you think of that, brother?
I think it's exactly what you guys have been talking about. You gotta put it in a different mode and do your thing, and they did it. Kind of reminded me of his daddy.
Impressive, impressive run.
That was a great run.
Yeah.
Riken did a nice job.
All right, extra point attempt here. 2:20 remaining in this third quarter. Good snap. Kick is up, and it's going to go wide to the right.
Point after kick fails. Score with 2:20 left in the third quarter. Lecompton caused 20, Holton Wildcats 14.
Defense got to keep playing well now, Armin. It's all back on them. So it was good to see that offensive burst there. We needed a little pick-me-up. Nothing had really gone well for us the last almost full quarter. The second quarter, we kind of went backwards a couple times, made some mistakes, and started out that way here in the third quarter.
I think, you know, as JB said, sometimes, you know, it just takes a little while to make that transition.
Yep.
And I think we've made that transition. I think we're playing good football there. Line blocked, Riken ran right up the gut, and he made some nice moves inside.
He did. He had to break a tackle or two in there. So I look forward to seeing that in the highlights here when I go home tonight or tomorrow morning. Just take a look at it. Riken, you're doing us proud there, kid.
All right, here we go. Let's see what the defense can do stepping up here.
Yep. Well, I'm sure, you know, we've got some smart coaches, fellas, on both sides of the ball. I think we may be able to pick at that defense a little bit, and I think we just need to understand how to come up and make tackles and, you know, give them second and long and third and long and then make them punt. We need a couple of stops by our defense. That's going to be the name of the game.
Of course, can't make any mistake about it. That was Holton's mistake that led to that.
Yeah.
What we got to hope now is that they got to question themselves just a little bit. They had everything going their way for a while. Now it's not.
All right, here we go. Cause set to kick off, having the lead reclaimed here in this third quarter.
And this is exactly what you would expect with number 2 Perry Lecompton playing at number 3 Holton.
Yeah.
A great ball game so far.
Well, let that go a couple and maybe get ranking in.
All right, here we go. Rob's had some good kickoffs here. Gets another one here. This ball going to be fielded cleanly at about the 21. Call defense closing in. Good coverage that time. Purcell with a hard run. Takes it across the 30 up to about the 34.
Pretty good coverage, but again, they're runners, boy. They do not give up. They just keep plowing ahead and keeping those legs churning, and hard to bring down one-on-one.
What is it about Coach Barta that what's he teach them?
I think it's a mentality. They just grow up. They know that up here they're going to run, and if you can run the ball, there's 3 other guys that can run the ball just as well as you. You better stand out, and the way you stand out is work hard. I think it's a mentality. It's just what they do. Cause seemed to have changed their defense a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Step back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, showing some blitz up the middle here. Motion now.
Side. There you go.
And here you go, Tannehill. Tannehill, hard run. Pushes it ahead for about 3.
Hunter Tannehill on the carry, and on the tackle, Dawson Williams.
Well, I like the idea that we game a little bit, make them think, get them a little bit nervous up front, that's for sure.
Corrections.
And a lot of good pursuit by the guys in white. I like that mentality. Excuse me.
So you got broken ball this way. Here, last time in motion.
2nd and 7 coming up for the Wildcats. Karn now switching over to the left side. Hundley goes to the wing.
Oh, they all messed up.
Karn to the right, halfback. Here comes Give. Ball's on the ground again.
He got it back.
Oh, that could have been a big play.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't.
Fight for it.
Let's see. There's still no call yet.
Yeah,
Coach Paramore's saying, hey, by golly, it's white. Let's see what we get. And they're going to call it 3rd down.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. Holton dodged the bullet right there. They dodged the bullet right there. That could have been a big turnover. The Cause could have pounced on that baby. Would have changed the complexion of the game. But again, right now, exert your defense. We got to stop them. They're going to go outside somehow. A lot of pressure on who's 30 out here for us. I don't really know. I'm sorry, Caden Quinlan. He's going to have to be the one that's going to make the play.
3rd down and 6 coming up. Official stopping play. Got an equipment timeout. All right, here we go. Big play.
Quinlan and Folks. And watch that kid coming over the middle on a rollout. Yep, calling a change of play.
Kel Purcell, number 5, the Holton quarterback, changing up the play at the line of scrimmage. Cause showing blitz. Here comes motion.
Yeah.
There we
That'll
go.
move him back 5, won't it?
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Too many changes out there. They changed the play at the last moment and had a lot of people confused.
Yeah, and our defense was moving around a little bit. Gave them something to think about.
Well, we've been in this situation before, and the things they've had success with, Armin, have been
to
the outside, rolling out.
That little pitch, a little option.
They've got the rollout where it's like an RPO, a run-pass option.
Yeah.
And they've been good at it. They've had a kid coming across the middle that we have not covered because the linebackers are coming up, and the defensive secondary got to cover someone deep. So it's a tough situation they put us in.
Yeah, it's been Purcell rolling to the right side when they've had that success here.
Jackson Folks got to be the man.
All right, here we go. And Purcell rolling to the right side, looking to the middle, going deep now. Had him, but Dawson Williams closed pretty quick on that.
Yeah.
Got to be pleased with his coverage.
And that's, again, what you want. If we can force them into doing things that they don't do well, which is pass, they're a running team, then we get to do a stop. We get to have a stop. Defense, kudos to you guys out there that time. My applause to you. Played well. Hopefully we get the ball back in pretty good position and go from there.
All right, here we go.
Snap over the head of the.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't seen the first snap was a little shaky. After that, it was got cleaned up.
Yeah,
spot on. Yeah.
Well, they've done a pretty good job with their kicking game tonight.
Zeller is on to punt for Holton. Quinlan and Metcalf back deep for the Cause. Here's a snap. Zeller's kick, pretty good one. End over end. Going to be.
Catch
they're going to let that roll. It's going to be down to around the 29, close to the 30.
All right, well, the Call defense stiffens up out there, and they actually look pretty dang good that time, fellas.
Yeah,
got some
was
of
a good series.
Aggressiveness back into them, I think, is what they're missing.
Yeah, I think they were over the. I mean, it's a shock losing Billy. It's a shock giving up that touchdown at the end of the first half. But hey, not the end of the half. But nonetheless, they're over it. They're playing good football.
Offensive line got to exert their will right now.
All right, 4.8 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Cause 1st and 10, ball setting at the 30. Metcalf going to keep it, trying to find some room.
Not much there.
Yep.
No, we didn't get a lot of blocking right there.
Took a little too long.
We just kind of decided to shuffle with them instead of just driving them off the ball like we should have. Can't be so tentative on that particular play. Because that's what Thad, he was just looking for a hole. There wasn't any. They just stood.
And nobody came out and picked anybody up in front of him. I mean.
All right, we'll take a quick break here and get a spot commercial hopefully, and we'll be right back.
If online banking, automatic payments, and going green with electronic statement describes you, then First State Bank & Trust Elite account is just what you're looking for. This is one of First State Bank & Trust's most popular accounts. Why? Well, you earn extra money in your account each month. You meet a few simple requirements, such as setting up at least one direct deposit or automatic withdrawal, signing up for electronic account statements, using your debit card 15 times as a credit transaction, and logging in at least once a month to your online account. That's it. Sounds easy to me. Give First State Bank & Trust a call today at 785-597-5151 and set up your Elite checking account and start earning money back in each month.
Yeah, here we go. Coming back to start of this fourth quarter, 20-14 your score here in Holton. Cause with the ball. 2nd down and 9 coming up after that short gain, after that carry by Metcalf. This time no back set for the Cause. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Metcalf, your quarterback, facing a 3-man rush from Holton, has some time. Airs it up down the middle to Reich and Rush. That ball complete right at the 50.
And that is a tough catch by Rush.
Wow.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, Riken, you are stepping up big time.
Nice to see it.
First the touchdown run, now the big catch.
He had to do a 360, jump in the air and pull it in. That's a pretty good job.
Wow. Yeah, that just tells you how good an offense this can be. We've got people that are open. And they're open, and Thad's hitting them. Doesn't matter who's running the routes. We just got to get the ball to them.
All right, another first down. Cause ball setting right at the 50. Rush lined up behind Metcalf in this pistol formation look. Here's a snap, turn, give to Rush. Rush has some room on the left side, gets it back. He's at the 40, side steps, he's still on his feet. He's at the 20.
Run.
At the 10, he's going to be taken out down at the, look at the 9-yard line after a 41-yard run. Riken Rush.
Where did you come from, brother? That a baby Riken, the junior.
Impressed.
Getting a chance to play and showing his stuff.
You know, we see good kids out here all the time. It's hard to displace the guys that are already out there. I mean, how do you replace Thad? But when Thad's not in that same position, you got Riken out there now. Wow.
And we got a timeout.
Yeah, I don't think Coach
Did Barta call that?
I think so.
No, Perry called that. Oh, no, it is Barta. It is
Coach. Holton called that, so we'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be right back. Will, you ready?
Are you ready to purchase a new home or refinance your current home? Applying for a mortgage at First State Bank & Trust is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Simply log on to the First State Bank & Trust website and complete your application online in the comfort of your own home. 2. Click the Submit button and your information will be reviewed for instant online approval. And 3. A First State Bank & Trust loan officer will follow up to answer any of your questions.
We're back.
All right, here we go. 1st and goal coming up for the Cause. Ball setting right at the 6. Metcalf, your quarterback, Takes a snap, gonna look to throw. Nope, quarterback draw. He's got some room. He is in.
Yeah,
touchdown.
Baby. O-line has decided we are taking over this game. Now we're going to go for 2. Good choice. Good choice.
Man, this offense has really stepped up in the second half.
My goodness.
Wow.
We scored twice in the last, 6 minutes? 5 minutes?
Yeah,
what we
was
scored.
there 2 minutes left in the...
Something like that, yeah.
No, I can't remember exactly, but...
Well, Caw's going for 2. Got to double that score. Come on, boys. Come on,
You know,
boys.
all of our scores tonight, both teams have been runs.
Yeah.
No passing touchdowns
Yeah.
here. All right, 2-point conversion attempt coming up here for Perry Lecompton. They're going to show a 5-wide set, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Metcalf going to keep it, try to punch it in, dives for it, he's in.
Atta baby, up front.
Way to come back.
We have some old linemen up there. We got Cameron Jeter at the center. We've got Monaghan and Rob at the guards, and we've got the big sophomore Monroe, Jeremiah at the right tackle, and the other big senior 75, Sean Urban at the left tackle. They just took over the game, boys.
All right, now the Caw's up 2 scores here in this fourth quarter.
Well, did you expect that?
I didn't see all of our scores coming by runs.
No,
That's what I didn't
either.
expect. And again, I know things change a little bit because the senior Welch is out right now, but at the same time, I tell you, I just didn't see the domination of the running game here.
Well, we've said all along we have a lot of good kids, a lot of different weapons. We didn't expect to lose our quarterback and have to use Thad as our signal caller. So, but our other kids have stepped up. We've still got lots of good kids.
Well, and you know, we learned that lesson before. Thad can step in and still run this team. I mean, it's a team. Got to remember, it's not just one guy.
Yep.
And we've still got receivers out there, and Thad can throw him the ball, obviously, and he can run it too, and so can Riken.
That's a
I
dual
think
threat.
You asked me for the player of the game stepping up, surprised me. Riken Rush.
Riken
has
Rush.
done it.
Yeah. He's probably pretty excited right now,
He has
too.
to be.
He should be.
Here we go. Let's get some coverage on this kickoff, and let's put this game away.
Yeah, those are the important things now. Don't make those mistakes. Don't give up a big return.
All right, number 2, senior Brad Robb, set, ready to kick. And here comes Robb. Good steps to the ball, gets a kick off. It's going to be fielded by Purcell inside the 20. Going to the right side, has some room on that edge, tripped up.
Nice job.
Nice play over there trying to get a number. Looking, I still can't tell, 30-something. My old eyes aren't quite as good as they used to be.
Well, it's hard to get a number when he's turned sideways.
He hasn't turned his back to us yet.
All right, well, here we go. It's all on the defense now. What can you do? Let's see if we can get a 3 and out and get the ball back in the hands of our offense. Explode a little
that's
bit more.
Riken Rush.
There you go.
That was Riken Rush made that tackle.
Baby.
Have a game, kid. How about it?
That was a good tackle, too.
All right, here we go. Let's see what Holton comes back with here with 11-13.
Toss pass.
So they got a wing set at the left side, 2 running backs behind Purcell, the quarterback. Here's a snap, turn, give.
Come
man
on.
through. That's going to be Tannehill, tripped up, but he gains 14 on that first down play.
Boy, he just stepped through like he was tiptoeing through the tulips, and boom, cut back to the left.
You got to wrap up.
Yep.
Sometimes I wonder if we're not a little high on our tackles. I don't
We
know.
could just get him to grind it out. 2 here, 3 there,
Right.
2 here. We can't give away those big plays like that, though.
Well,
Karn
Be nice
again
to
set up
stop
at
him.
this left wing. Tannehill and Hunley, the running backs behind Purcell. Blitz coming. Going to be a give to the fullback, Tannehill. Pounding ahead. He just leans into it and gets 3 or 4 yards.
Yep.
Get him on the ground. Get him on the ground.
Yep.
Get him on the ground.
That's all we need him to do, though. They aren't going to score quickly by doing that. So, come on, get up, get up, get up. Attaboy.
take all the time you want, buddy.
Yep. That's number 62, the big sophomore Monroe.
Monroe, man.
Going off. All right, second down, about 6 coming up for the Wildcats. Turn, give, second back through. It's going to be Karn. Karn spinning around.
Oh, baby! He was thinking about picking it up and running with it.
I think he was trying to cover. He just messed it.
I think he was trying to cover all.
My goodness, that was a heartbreaker right there for the cause. Oh,
Well, that could have been just the flip of the game right there.
You bet it could have. But
Karn picks up good yardage there on that.
oh my.
Another first down for the Wildcats. Full house backfield again. Purcell takes a snap, gives, second back through. Going to be Karn again, pounding, leaning, keep the feet driving. Going to pick up about 7 yards on first down.
It's tough to bring down.
Get on that stop, Jackson, folks.
They're going pretty quick huddle now. They feel the pressure on them.
Yeah, clock is running, 9:39.
Watch the pass, boys.
Here's a snap going to the left side. Full back up the middle. And they just lean into it, pick up another 3.
That's close to a first down, too, depending on where they mark that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a first, but we'll let them decide as the clock runs.
It's short. Short by an inch.
Third down and
I don't know.
They're measuring.
Okay. I'm going to get a timeout for a measurement here. So let's see how close this is.
Oh, they moved the ball.
I think they did.
They moved it up to the line.
It was short of the line.
It was short of the line.
I mean, they put it down short as the line.
Hard to see in that shadow down there. But that's almost irrelevant. They keep the ball at this rate. Well, the Claw defense have played well. That's the last 2 series. And we had the opportunity to jump on that, baby. Could have been the ball game right there, but it just eluded us. So. There you go.
Yeah, short about 3 or 4 inches here. You got to watch for a quick snap here on this would be my guess.
Watch the ball.
All right, third down and short. Definitely 2 down territory, even if they don't get it here.
Unbalanced the side.
Right at Monaghan, looks like.
Yeah, actually that formation 31 is 30 is ineligible. Wouldn't you agree, Armin?
Yes, he is ineligible. But that.
All right, here's a snap.
Just
Karn gets to the outside, and they went for it in the backfield. That was number 60, I believe. Monaghan had a shot at him, and Karn just stepped around it.
He's just a strong, tough runner. He's hard to bring down one-on-one.
Parker, run.
Parker Stone going out. Dawson Williams coming in that defensive secondary. Ball on the ground.
They fumble? Is there a fumble?
I think so.
Oh, we got it.
Got it, boys.
Claws have it. You bet. He got
turned it over.
The ball came out of his hands.
I tell you what, I want to go back if we could on that and see who the blitz come. I'm not sure if that was Beasler firing in through there, creating havoc, or if it was Rob, but that was outstanding linebacker play. I think it was Beasler.
Well, I'll tell you, that's when a number 2 ranked team in the state just exerted themselves on defense. You stopped a good Holton offense now.
And now it's all.
Yep.
It's all about
on the 23.
doing what we need to do.
Keep it on the ground. Run the clock.
Generally speaking, you're right. I'd keep this on the ground, and I'd block. Those big boys up front have got to exert themselves now. They got to be the man.
Metcalf again, your quarterback. 5 receiver set, no running back behind him. Here's a snap. Metcalf just going to keep it and run. Bounces to the outside. Runs over somebody there.
Yeah. Got about 6?
Yeah,
6, 7.
6, and somebody paid the price.
We got one of those kids that can put their head down and keep their feet turning too.
Right.
I can.
Yeah.
I'm not selling anybody on that team Vars short, especially Thad Metcalf.
Yeah. Impressive. The kids have bounced back.
Yeah.
Ever since some misfortune, and they are making Holton pay right now.
This has just been grit. I like it. All right, Reich and Rush lined up behind Metcalf in that pistol formation.
You see my glasses?
Metcalf takes a snap, turn, give to Rush. Rush to the left side, finds a hole.
There's that little counter. Oh, he's close to the first down.
Yeah, he got it.
That's that little counter play again.
Picks up 5.
First down cause.
Well, once again, the offensive line is making a pretty good game out of this one. They can just take their time now, and they can run that clock. They don't need to get up there and.
Ball on the 34.
All right, another first down play.
Milk it. What we're doing.
It could be down here when I hit that table that time.
All right, Cause have first and 10 from the 34-yard line.
All right, here we go. And you said milk clock. What we're looking for is 3. Going to have to take a timeout or snap it.
Oh, what are we doing, boys?
Nope.
Flag on the snap.
That actually.
Would you check to see if my
That was
back on.
That was doomed from the beginning of the play. We just took way too long and then ran out of time, and
so
don't
5-yard penalty.
Yep. Well, we got 3 downs to get it, boys. Come on.
All right, Metcalf, your quarterback. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Going to a little draw play to the left side.
Stay in bounds.
Stiff arm, and then thrown out of bounds.
That didn't help.
slammed out of bounds.
Slammed.
Running him out of bounds.
Picks up maybe 2 on that.
Go right.
Well, the Cause have a interesting situation, and with 7:17 left in the game. Be nice to get another first down and run some more timeout. But even then, Holton can't afford a 6-minute run the time off the clock drive.
He got tossed.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 13 coming up. 3 receivers to the right. Metcalf going to look to run it again. Steps up, bounces now. He's still on his feet up the middle. Good pickup.
Nice
Maybe
pickup.
About 8 to 9 yards on that 2nd down play. Brings up 3rd and manageable at least.
You know, with Thad getting the ball on the snap, he does a real good job of looking for that hole, finding that spot that he can attack.
Yeah, he didn't get the first down, but he changed field position and the situation of the game very well with that 8-yard game. So again, run more time off the clock. This time, let's get it snapped.
Yeah, you've seen a couple players do that kind of delay, look for your whole face.
Yep.
There was a quarterback for K-State that used to do that, Bell. For the Steelers used to do that really well. Just kind of wait, and then take it through. Looking to throw. Metcalf going to air it out for Parker Stone over his head. That's going to stop the clock here with 6:28.
That's too bad. I think they knew that they had him beat over there. We just didn't get the ball to him right. But that kills us because now that clock stops and we are at the first down. So 6:28 left. We're up by 2 scores. A lot of pressure on Holton to do something with the ball here. And we need to make sure it doesn't get blocked or any bad things happen.
Right. And we've got to stop any return.
Yeah.
Coming off the edge over here.
Purcell back deep for the Wildcats. Parker Stone ready to punt. Stone gets off a nice end over head. He's going to take a roll when it hits.
Oh my gosh.
Take it down inside the 15, right at the 14-yard line. Flip that field position again.
Parker Stone.
That's a 45, 46-yard punt.
That's 2 of the nicest punts.
Boy.
Yeah.
I mean, you always want to do that, but
Took them deep, just exactly what he had to do. Now is when we need to look out for Holton pulling out all the stops, fellas. Got to be on your toes defensive. We can't give up that long play.
Well, you just got to keep the ball in front of you. I mean, if you give up a 10-yard run, you give up a 10-yard run, but it doesn't get to be more than that. Those are what you got to do.
Yep.
Big play. You got to think you're going to see some pass plays here. Again, this is what one of you said earlier about taking them out of what they like to do.
Yep.
Right.
This situation being down 2 touchdowns with 6 minutes is certainly going to do that.
Find the secondary, boy. I'm keeping everything. I'm looking at that tight end. If he releases, I'm on him like glue.
Yeah. And this is that broken bone formation.
You don't want to let him get in the open, that's for sure.
Purcell going to look to throw, looking for number 30 tight end. Here comes a pressure dump.
That's intentional
Nobody there.
grounding. There's nobody
Nobody there.
Oh, he's not even close.
Come on.
Yeah, he was 10 yards back. Sorry. That should have been. But the officials saw it differently, so I'll be quiet.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
I egged you on there,
I can get
Look
myself
at that
in
delay button here somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Again, pressure coming. Give up the middle and then Cause cover that up.
See, now that was call defense right there.
Hayden Robb and Who else is that in there? I didn't see that number getting up.
Loss of 1 on that running play.
No, just short, just inside the hash.
Well, this is 2 down territory for them.
Now they
now.
have to.
Reverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Option. Lots of things
just
like that.
about anything could happen. You just got to do your job.
I'm finding number 30, the tight end, and not sure the tight end now is on the right side.
Cameron
That tip
Jeter.
is going to go.
Cameron Jeter's got a big job over there.
All right,
There he
Purcell
is.
looking to throw.
Attaboy. Somebody
No,
did.
he's gonna
Has some
run.
room. Going deep if he can get it there. And pass falls incomplete.
It was a long throw for him. He actually got it pretty close.
Yeah.
He did.
We had 2 kids back there on him, so. And they got a punt. I'd watch the fake here, baby.
Well, they're going to punt, huh? I don't believe it.
I'd let it go. I wouldn't even put anybody back.
I wouldn't either. Just
Let
play
it go.
defense.
Yep, let it go. We'll get the ball at midfield. Let it go.
They'll have to use at least 1 timeout in this
Yeah.
next possession, probably 2, assuming we get
Let's
the ball.
play the fifth. Timeout, Perry Lecompton.
I think Coach Paramore had the same idea.
I
He wants
agree.
to make
That's
sure
Yep.
That's
that
good
nothing's going to
Good
get
move.
away here. That's why he's been coaching here for 20 years, right?
Yep, get them organized. Give it a little bit of break. Talking about what could possibly happen. What's Holton going to do? Are they really going to punt it? Make sure. Armin, you've probably faced those situations a few times as a head coach, huh?
Oh, yeah. You know something? They're kind of fun, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
lot of pressure of sorts, but if you make the right call, if you tell these guys, hey, this is what you got to look forward to, no matter what comes at you, you usually get it stopped.
Well, the pressure is actually all on Holton right now.
Yeah.
They pull a trick play and come up 2 yards short. We get the ball down there, and game is over. So coaching staff going over the ifs, ands, and buts. Stay home. Make the play. I still think they are not going to punt it.
Well, they're in the formation. Let's see what happens here.
Short snap, run right.
It's games like this why Coach Barta and is in this game. He loves this stuff too.
Snap to Zeller. Zeller is going to punt it away. Angles to the sideline on the far side. Takes a big bounce. Hits.
Boy.
Whew, that could have been interesting. That hit Metcalf.
Didn't we say get away from the ball?
We suggested it.
Well, that's that competitive nature in him, though. It's like he could save 10 yards on the roll. I know that's what he was thinking. Let's just save 10 yards on the roll. And that's what you teach your kids.
And that's the way you save the 10 yards on the roll, is get in front of it and catch it. And sometimes you got to jump on it. But,
All right.
All right. Cause in control with 5:19 left, JB. Looking
You
good.
betcha. Ball setting at the 49, the Cause their own 49-yard line.
I'm sure that's going to be on the ground.
I'm going to say so. I think it's just going to be a little ground and pound here for the Cause. So Reich and Rush set up just to the right side of Metcalf, who's filling in here at quarterback, doing a nice job. And here's a snap. Metcalf going to keep it, stay on the ground, pounding ahead, moving his feet, runs into Carnes. Picks up about 3 on that first down play.
McCall's doing what they need to do. Like you guys said, grind it out. Make Holton use a timeout anyway in there sooner or later. And they're just going to play the clock right now, which is you deserve that or you deserve that when you earned that right to do it. The whole second half has belonged to Perry Lecompton.
Yeah. Yeah, keep watching the back, Judge. As we just heard Coach Ditton say behind us, use every bit of that clock that you can.
10, 5, 4, 3.
Here's a snap. Metcalf again, right up the
Here
middle.
it is. Go, 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 go.
A lot of blue shirts there coming from behind him.
He made a wise choice.
He did.
Yeah, just keep that clock running here.
Yep.
No gain, third down.
Let's go. You trust him, right?
Well, we're going to be running this one too.
Yeah.
And then we're going to kick it, I would guess. Although, there might be some percentage in not. I mean,
The way Parker Stone has had it, I pin him deep
you're
again.
Right. That would be the kicker.
All right, Metcalf and Reich and Rush lined up behind him. Give to Riken Rush, right side.
How much?
And that, and you know, Holton's knowing the same thing. We're saying we're going to run the ball, and Holton knows that as well.
Oh, Perry called time.
Nope. Holton called it.
Yeah, I was going to say, surely not Perry.
Tackle, timeout, Holton.
Now, they come for the block, they have to.
Yeah, I would say so. Just get a good snap and get another one of those punts away. Ball's still setting right at the 49. Purcell is going to be going back deep for the Wildcats.
Well, we've enjoyed the first half as much as the second half as much as the first half, fellas, for different reasons. Cause have played very well.
Hey, I want to put a plug in here right now, too. We talked about this on the way out. I think it's on the district's Facebook page. Jackson Folks this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be recognized tomorrow morning on the NFL Network as the play of the week. Coach Denton nominated him for that play, and he was selected. So not only get to see his big quarterback sack against Jeff West, we also get to see the high school get a $1,500 grant. So nice job there. Here comes the blitz, and may have been partially blocked.
He did a nice job just getting it away.
Ball out of bounds right at the 34.
Well, that's 16, 17 yards.
Yep.
So quite a little honor for Jackson Folks on that then.
Good deal,
identified. So
yeah, so
that's good.
So if you're up tomorrow morning, it's typically on Saturday morning on the NFL Network when they do that. Good Morning Football Show. Make sure you check that one out.
Okay, fellas, what kind of trick plays you think we're going to say here? About every other 1B1, a half-patch toss and a pass?
They've got one or two that they work on.
11's out wide out here.
Yeah, Lear's right out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see what we got. A little wide formation, and again, he can throw it too. Don't forget. Purcell takes the ball. Going to look to option play. Throw in. They're just going to run the option. A little holding play right out here by number 11 with a nice hold. There's the flag on that one.
I didn't think we were going to see that flag.
No.
Addison Huntley on that carry.
It was pretty obvious.
He got his money's worth.
Yeah,
he got that.
He got his money's worth, is right.
Still going to be a first down.
Especially in this situation.
Yeah.
It'll still be a first down.
Well, it's holding
That was number 31 Hundley on a nice little option play to the left side there.
Why is that? Okay. Oops.
Well, we went there. We just got
So with 3 minutes,
First down, Holton.
18 seconds left, Holton has about 51 yards to go to just get a score. And they're down by 2 scores right now.
It's going to be Hundley lining up on the right wing. Karn and Tannehill in the backfield with Purcell. Little option play this time.
Nice.
Left.
Well
Nice
read and
well
job.
played.
Jackson Folks.
Just stop talking about him, weren't we?
Doggone right. I think he must have heard you because he was there.
That was a great one. Loss of 1 on that.
On the play, second down and 11.
So go out your way.
Second down play, blitz coming. Give to the running back Karn. Karn picks up about 5.
That's okay. We can let them run that. They run the ball,
Karn on the carry.
run the clock,
That
the
tackle
whole
was
thing.
Hunter S.
I like
Third down and 6.
All right, 3 backs in the backfield behind Purcell this time.
Okay, so you're going to have broken bone this way.
Karn shifts over. Pass play comes. Ball's on the ground.
We got it.
Balls have it. The stunt should cover.
The stunt, I didn't see who the stunt was, but came from Folks' spot, I think.
Beasley, I think, may have been on that too.
Yeah, nice job by the Caw defense getting another turnover. Something you very seldom see at Holton. You might see 1, but you don't see 3 turnovers.
Did Hunter Hess get the recovery?
I don't know who was on it.
Number 15 had the ball.
First and 10.
I thought anyway.
Well, fellas, I think that just about did the ball game.
I think that should be the ball game.
Number 2 Cause, ranked in the 3A, have looks like they've defeated number 3 in 3A.
And you
Holton.
know, it still boils down to the fact that they found a way to stop that defense,
and we
or stop
about,
that offense.
We talked a lot about that at halftime, Armin. That's a good point. Very proud of the kids.
All right, here we go. First down play coming up. Snap. Metcalf just going to keep it on the ground, going straight ahead, protecting that ball, 2-yard gain.
Metcalf on the carry.
They have showed a lot of guts and determination tonight. Things haven't always gone so well, and they know it, but boy, they sure fought.
Cantrell. Second down and 8.
Very impressive. Riken Russia stepped up like a madman.
Yeah, he had a great game.
job. And Thad Metcalf, let's not forget about him. He stepped up in a very precarious situation.
Let's hope that the senior Billy Welch is doing okay over there too. Hate to see him go out. He's just a tremendous player. All right, here comes the snap to Metcalf, going straight ahead, now bouncing it outside. And again, everybody on Holton lining up and playing the run here.
Metcalf on the carry.
It's trying to run a little wide to put a couple of extra ticks off the clock. Third down and 8, JB. Here we go, huh?
Yeah, 3rd and 8. Let's keep it on the ground again.
Yep.
Well, and the nice thing is we're not even handing the ball off.
No.
There is that snap.
All right, here we go. 3rd down. Again, protect the ball. Be smart. 4 receivers to the right side. Metcalf doing a good job of using all of that clock. Snap. He's going to go to the right side. Has some room over here. Picks up a nice block.
Oh,
Metcalf's going to take it ahead for a 1st down. And, fellas, that will seal the deal.
I tell you what, he was about a half a step away from breaking that down the side. He had a blocker out in front of him, too. That could have been gone. Cause, once again, they're doing what they need to do, and like you said, Armin, they're pulling up, just playing under character. A lot of guts, a lot of determination, a lot to be proud of about these young fellas.
And don't forget, next week is homecoming week, I believe.
Right.
Again, we will have some activity. I think the parade is set for Wednesday evening. We encourage all of you to come out. Make sure you space yourself out. Use as much social distancing as you can. There's a snap. Metcalf takes a knee, and that will do it.
That's the ball game.
Yeah, we got to like that.
My goodness, what a comeback by the Cause. They have played tough this whole second half.
They have 14 points in the first half, 14 points in the second.
And they shut Holton out
in the second half.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah.
I think that is the story of the game.
They didn't really even get close, to tell you the truth.
For both teams of 5 young players.
Phone's second half.
Well, I think the answer to the question that we asked at the first of the game, was the Cause defense for real? I think it is.
Yeah, it's for real.
Because that's an exceptional offense out there.
Yeah. You know, I've got to tell you, I think there's a really good chance we'll see this Holton team again later on in the playoffs.
That's one reason I was thinking about district play. Who would we play later on? And
it will be
we're likely to see them again.
Absolutely, and that happened last year.
And the nice thing is this game doesn't hurt anybody's district position.
No, essentially, Norman, you said it on the way up here tonight. The preseason's over. This is, the last preseason game, as they say. Next week we start district play, and that's where records really count.
Yep. Well, and quite honestly, Osawatomie comes up to our place. It's a long place to travel, and on paper we're going to be much better than they are, depending on what they did tonight anyway. But I think the Cause maybe have a couple of weeks to regroup and then go forward from there.
Yep. And again, as we said, next Friday it should be the Perry Lecompton Cause and the Bishop Ward Cyclones at home.
Oh, I thought it was Osawatomie. What was I saying?
I think Bishop Ward next week, I believe, is home.
What do I know? I don't have that schedule memorized yet, I guess. I'm sorry, folks.
We'll check it out. Okay, and that'll do it here from Holton High School. Again, your final is 28-14. Cause come out on top. So, Mark Armstrong, thank you very much. Great night. Beautiful night here, by the way.
Friday night lights, and even though we put our jackets on the second half, it's still nice out. Yeah.
Good evening. And again, big thanks to Armin Landis. Armin, great job tonight. This has been a fun one to watch.
Thanks, enjoyed it.
And
Thanks to you too, JB. Great job of calling tonight.
You bet. Big thank you to Will Gantz again, figuring everything out on that Wirecast program we use. Sometimes they'll throw us a curveball here and there. He did an excellent job getting that up and running. Second half, and then finally, of course, Casey Elliott, thank you for doing the camera tonight. This is JB Elliott signing off, and we'll see you next week.